quick question for you. What part of the car scene do you prefer? Is it this? Or is it this? Whatever your preference is, whether it be cleaning cars or getting them dirty, you can find that here at Sherlock.
Hello, and welcome to Q&A Thursday, where that was an awesome intro.
Wow, I'm excited.
Jack.
I'm ready for next week.
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
pumped.
Be fun.
Thank you for doing all the work, Jack. We don't have to do anything now. I really appreciate that.
Very nice.
Yeah, so awesome. Obviously, Levi Gates on the right here.
Hello.
Anthony Fisher on the left.
Thanks for having me, Dane.
And I'm Dane Hennon. So anyway, guys, housekeeping. Stuff going on.
The housekeeping's we've been cleaning
in front of me.
this entire, let me rephrase that.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been cleaning.
You've been cleaning a lot.
This whole place.
Yeah.
And I've gone out to the trash can a number of times.
Yeah.
I've been driving the floor cleaner around. Dane, thank you for filling up the floor cleaner.
You're
or
welcome
dumping it.
on
I
that.
think you
Yep,
dumped it.
I dumped it.
Yeah,
and
I appreciate
it was
that.
not pleasant.
Yeah. Anthony's helped me carry some things left and right.
I saw Gabe sitting on the couch.
Yeah, that was weird. But
I'm like, is he gonna do anything?
I said, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is, Levi.
You know, and I walked over, handed a broom to him, said, can't be doing this.
Yep, exactly.
So, but anyway, that's been the actual literal housekeeping we've been having here because, again, TRCMA is happening next week.
Next Monday, literally in
Monday.
4 days.
Literally in
So
4 days.
close. Who wants to read it this time?
So, back to TRCMA 2023, happening April 3rd through the 6th, 10 a.m. every single day, Mountain Daylight Time, featuring The Rag Company, PNS Products, Color Lock, Yellow Tools, Rupes, Detailer's Helper, Buff Bright, Rotafest, Solution Finish, Optimum Polymer Technologies, Buff and Shine, Diamond Protect, Stiarna Gloss, Lake Country, G-Technic, Lake Country Power Tools, G-Technic Marine, IK Sprayers, The Wrap Institute, Kosh Chemi, Viper Chair, Detail Wise, Veloci, Auto Wash, Detailers Business Academy, and Flex.
Wow.
Damn.
Whew.
Nice.
That is the
breath
dream
there.
Well
team lineup right now.
Pretty
Yeah.
impressive. I'm very excited for this week.
Yeah.
This coming week, I'm excited for everybody coming into town.
Oh, yeah.
Excited
Crazy
to see a lot of great
thing
folks.
that people are packing right now to come see us.
Yeah.
That normally never happens.
Jack the other day literally texted me and said, 5 more sleeps.
Yeah.
And I said,
That's how he keeps track.
Yeah. So pretty crazy.
It's going to be nuts. We're really looking forward to it. It's going to be just an insane week. Having everybody in town. Levi's going to start shuttling people and picking people up on Saturday and Sunday.
Reminds me, I got to get the Suburban clean. I got to get the Suburban back.
And I'll be there to assist if you need
Yeah.
extra seats.
Well, and me too. I got a Miata.
Yeah, you got the Miata. He's got the Flexible.
Yeah.
And I got the Suburban. So, I mean, that'll hold 9 people total between the 3 vehicles.
Absolutely.
You know?
So other than that, though, basically next week, be prepared because there is going to be a sale, probably. So sign up for the newsletter to stay up to date on that for all of the start times and having the rundown of maybe your favorite brands that you're wanting to watch. We did post out a schedule on Instagram just a couple days ago where you can go through and flip through to see maybe which brands are going to be on which day, so you can keep up to date on that. And show up, leave that browser open, hang out.
Yeah, all we're asking
Chime
is,
in from time to time.
Open the window. You don't have to push, the volume up or
You don't
down.
have to look out the window, but maybe just have it open.
So we get a little breeze. It's like you got to cool that pie somehow, right?
Yeah.
You got to open that window.
Warm pie. You got to do the 2-finger test. So anyway,
That's how it
we
works,
do
though.
have a box in front of us. This was sent out by friend of the program, Tony Mazel.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Yeah.
And it says specifically to open on podcast, and just to make it look a little bit more menacing, I did stick a knife into the box.
I hope it's nothing that you damaged.
Well, I did
Same.
say, I'm like, watch, Tony made us like an oil canvas painting of like some kind of, picture of the three of us lovingly crafted, and
did.
he just stabbed right through it.
That's true. He also sent me this bag. It was directed towards me. I'm assuming I need to open this on the podcast as well.
Okay.
I have no idea. If
Wait, is that blip shift?
That's what I was just thinking too.
I don't,
I
looks
saw
like
the,
a
I saw the
BS.
BS and I see a road.
I don't know what that means.
Blip
I think
shift
it's a-
is awesome.
I think it's a,
They're good
I think
car
it's a,
shirts.
I think it's
Yeah.
a T-shirt.
Think
It's
it's a
probably a really
t-shirt?
cool car shirt.
Should I open it up?
Yeah, open it
Should-
up. See what
Should
Tony
we
sent.
see what this is? If there's a Miata on this,
Hopefully Tony's
just-
here.
I just know that, blip shift stuff is
no,
cool.
I don't know.
It is blip shift. Yeah, you flipped it over and it said,
Oh, that is so cool.
look at
Dude,
that.
that's awesome. So look at this. Check that out. It's got an Evo on it.
Non-functional transportation, and it's an Evo.
That's awesome.
perfect.
That's hilarious.
So for those of you just
So, I
tuning
mean,
in,
it's
Anthony does have an Evo that
Yes.
he never drives.
God,
Literally
it's
sits
true.
in his garage.
Such a good looking car.
It's immaculate. The car is perfect.
Unlike every other
He went
Evo,
and got
his
it-
runs.
Yeah, he went and got the timing chain done.
Yeah.
And the car's never
a car he
like,
doesn't drive.
Car's driven maybe 20 miles in the last 7 years.
Dude,
Yeah.
that
It's crazy.
That is an awesome.
That is awesome,
That is an
though.
awesome shirt, and that's
a perfect shirt
Great
for you.
call.
That's a shirt that I will wear often. And
Katie will get a
people-
kick out of that.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Katie!
make sure you
Katie-
send thanks for that because that is super
Katie,
cool.
thank you very much. It's like that's awesome.
Probably tell you to sell it now. If people
Yeah.
are sending you T-shirts about your
She's like,
car.
they know.
Functional transportation.
All right.
Speaking of which, I did drive the Miata today to work.
You did.
Right? It was raining at my house, and I said, you know what? I'm not
drizzle.
Which was
I'm
weird
not-
because I had 6 inches of snow on the ground.
Well, I found
at my
that out
house.
very soon. I was like, I'm not going to be a baby about it. A little bit of rain's not going to hurt anything on these 10-year-old autocross tires that are probably dry rotted.
Which
I
are
said,
probably bad on a dry day.
That's fine, Dane. So I started driving over, and about halfway through, I started seeing inches of snow on the ground. And I said,
Yeah.
this isn't good. And I'm in the wrong car. So people were riding my butt on the way to work this morning. And I'm like, what do you want me to do, man? This car does not feel right
The
in any of
slightest
this.
application of throttle, and you were just swanging.
It was
Anyway.
bad. I was in the Elantra and it was bad.
If only I had like an all-wheel drive rally car
Man.
that is just meant for things
Yeah.
like
Would've been
that.
perfect.
Just crazy.
Yeah.
So anyway,
or a Ram 1500.
or Ram
you know.
1500. So this box right here, open on podcast from Tony. I have no idea what it is, but this is kind of fun. We used to do this.
We
I
love
know,
getting
right?
gifts.
We used to
We
do this more often, I feel like. We haven't done this in a while. It's
been a minute.
But we'll see what this is. I hope it is appropriate, and I hope I haven't cut into anything.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of well, you probably stabbed whatever that is.
Did.
I did. I
Yep.
did.
Here's the TRCMA fuel for the
Okay.
cast and crew.
Okay.
All right.
So that
awesome.
we're
All
going
right.
with something.
I definitely stabbed into this,
oh,
whatever
no.
whatever it is.
Oh, is
You're
it?
going to leak all the air's going to
You
get
called it
leaked
fuel,
out.
so is it like a drink of some kind? It's
Hopefully
pretty heavy.
hopefully it's
imagine.
iron brew.
Oh no, it's a different kind of fuel. This is solid.
Oh,
Oh wow!
God.
Oh, look at that.
Yes.
You
Oh.
can get the fully raw dog Pop-Tarts.
No, dude, these are the unfrosted. I've never had an unfrosted. I've told you guys, I'm like, I want to
Dude.
try unfrosted.
Okay.
That is
If
hilarious.
it's all the same to you, I would
They're all
like the blueberry,
unfrosted.
please.
Dane, you get what you get, all right?
Perfect.
It landed in front of me, so I consider that a win.
Those will be
Alright.
great. I'm
That
excited
is-
for you to enjoy those. I was shocked that you've never eaten a unfrosted Pop-Tart.
I haven't.
Once
I'm
again,
going
I
to.
argue it's non-frosted.
I'm about
not
to, probably very
unfrosted.
soon, maybe today.
It's not like
very
they
good.
frosted it and then scraped it off.
They
Thank
might
you,
have.
Tony.
You don't know
That
how
is-
they
that
make
is
them.
very kind of you and also hilarious. Thank you for sending this out. We're going to need all the fuel we can get.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, our
real.
TRCMAs are usually fueled by delicious lunches,
Yep.
the energy drinks.
You got a
and
lot of friends at
and
Pepsi.
Coffee. And coffee. And our friends at Pepsi, right? They keep us hydrated and keep us going throughout these busy days.
good stuff.
And then the night is usually fueled by,
More Diet Pepsi products.
Yeah.
it's mostly adult beverages for me and the rest of the gang. But for you, yes,
Yeah.
Diet Pepsi
Love Diet Pepsi.
and more.
It's a good mix.
So jumping into this, guys.
Yeah.
Q&A Thursday, Glossy Bear Detailing,
Bam.
saying, hello, just used Absolute for the first time last week.
Nice.
It smells great, like a clean shampoo smell.
It's
Oh,
a really,
thanks, man.
really
Nose.
nice smell.
Appreciate that.
Thank you. Glad you liked it.
Umberto saying hello TRC team.
Hello.
And then Dan Pfeiffer.
Hey.
It would not be Friday Eve if it was not Dan Pfeiffer chiming in saying, good afternoon, and word up from Minnesota, USA. Happy Friday Eve, TRC gang. Hopefully spring shows up soon so the pressure washer can come back out. Yeah, we had snow.
And not just a little. It's more than we've had.
The most snow we've had
All year.
all year happened today, March 30th.
But now it's raining, so it's
Yeah.
just right on the cusp of being too warm.
And apparently it started at like 5:30, 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So bogus, our ski resort just got
hilarious when you look at the
annihilated.
webcam.
18 inches or something like that.
Yeah, nuts. David Boyce says, eyeballs, salute, thumbs up, fist bump. Don't know what the other thing is. Peace sign to everyone.
He's
Thank
saying
you.
hey to everyone.
What's up,
Nice.
It's a thought, David. Thank
Yeah, we
you.
appreciate you
Yes.
taking the time. Long Island Detail Supply, Gary and the gang saying good afternoon and happy Friday Eve from chilly Long Island, New York. Unwrapping a fresh shipment of PNS and MTM Hydro goodies. We're going to be
Wonderful.
checking them out at the
Yeah.
end of May.
Yeah.
So it'll be a good time
Looking
when we
forward
can
to
see
seeing
them. Kimberly saying, greetings, guys. Finally washed my car after 3 weeks. Used the Absolute Epic Combo to restore gloss and slickness, but the next day had to say hello to Chicago's dusty construction zones. I'm
right
sorry.
away.
Never win.
And then Alex Duar, who I will be picking up from the airport on Saturday,
Yes.
saying, happy Friday Eve, all. Great stream with part of the team yesterday. From this point forward, I advise Anthony to avoid lactose for the next week.
It's usually the
Gotta
goal.
get your body
It's a
prepped.
good idea anyway.
Usually, it's usually just a lot of solids. So it's bananas and oats. Usually uncooked oats.
Oh, you
Just to
don't
really solidify.
made with maybe a little bit of water or just dry oats?
Just dry.
Oh, okay, that's delicious.
Yep.
Right. Loving that.
What I do. David Cervantes says, what's up, guys? I have a couple questions regarding
Of course.
fresh paint and polishing. While polishing with an LC black pad, we got some pigtails. Would this be caused by a dirty pad? Pad looked clean to us.
Yes,
There's your
that's
answer.
literally what it is. It is. There's something inside the pad that is caught in one of the pores, and it could be a chunk of compound. It could be. It could be material. It could be a piece of dirt. You don't know.
Itty bitty rock.
But that's why when we use pad washers, that's why we use compressed air to blow those pads out, make sure they're as clean as possible to prevent those. It could also be just an oversaturated pad. So
Yeah,
Yo.
I guess that's helpful. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking
too much polish in there.
Yeah.
clump of compound or something like that's just digging a little bit too much.
Point
into
is,
the
there's
soft
something
stuff.
in there.
Yo Hurl, right? Get my name right. You come into my house, you get my wife's name right. Christina says hello to all, and now I have a dilemma of what Hot Wheels to buy. JK, hope you're all having a great day.
What Hot Wheels are you looking at?
Mary's wanting to pick up some Hot Wheels to do some detailing.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
He can't be detailing.
Yeah, so he's looking to pick up something to do a little bit of detailing. Well, that's what I'm saying. The Jada toys offer a little bit more.
A little more bang for the buck, a little bigger.
Just bigger. It's just more real estate to detail, right?
They're only
Yeah.
about $10.
Really get in there.
Yeah, those Q-tips, while they're small in a car, they're basically an entire body
Yeah,
panel when you're
yeah.
dealing with Matchbox
Yeah.
and Hot Wheels.
Yeah, I don't know. I
There's a
don't
new
know those.
E-Type I saw that looked pretty fresh. It was green. Somebody sent it to me on Instagram, and I thought it looked pretty cool.
Well, you need to get your hurls. You need to get Toretto's house, right? They sell the
yeah.
Jada Toy sells like the house, and you can put the small little Jada toy cars in there. And so what you could do is you could just do some outside detailing there in the yard, right?
Yeah.
Do a little bit of detailing, cleaning, maybe have yourself a little barbecue. Speaking of which, I need to find that stupid Jada Toys house.
We need to call Mike.
We need to
Once
call
you
Mike.
And
finish
text him and
cleaning
say,
it
"Hey."
up, the way you start the fun all over
Where'd we
again
get
is
it?
you stick an M80 in there, and then you blow it up like in the movie, and then you
Why
have
did
to
we do
clean it
that
all up
after
again.
we searched so hard?
Well, because
Dean.
in the movie it blows up.
I know.
So you
Yeah,
gotta
Dean, that's a bad idea. Why would we ever do that?
just
Kimberly
ideas.
MC says, by the way, there was no water spots. Is C2V3 easy to use as you make it look? I added it to my. Yes, it's so easy.
Wipe on, wipe off.
Spray on, spray off. Spray on, wipe off.
Spray
yeah.
on, wipe off, yeah.
Larry Singleton.
Greetings, lovers of detail products and companies who sell really nice towels. Happy Friday Eve. Thanks, Larry. We appreciate it.
that.
Eddie saying it's like mindless like other spray sealants, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's very simple, very easy
yeah,
to
it
use.
doesn't require
Don't
too
think
much.
too much.
Bearded Hunter, howdy, boys.
Hey.
Hope everyone's Thursday is going great. When applying diamond leather on seats, can you get away with applying it to fake leather door cards, or should I go with diamond interior instead? So Yes, vinyl and leather is okay for diamond and leather. It's the plastic that I would stick with diamond interior.
Okay.
Does that make
Yes, I
sense?
think
It's a different type of
I
material,
think you're
so.
fine.
But I don't think you're going to notice it. I also like to use boys, Boiz, like Boise, boys.
Oh,
you
okay.
know. And then
Boys
Eddie
and Boys
giving
is
us
a TV
giving
show.
us a heart, and Alex saying, "My goodness, Jack is looking fresh. He's lost some weight."
He has
Yeah,
lost
no,
some weight.
good
He's
for
at, he's
him.
at fighting weight now.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's almost
real.
there.
when he gets here, I'll say, hey, are we ready to go? We're ready to go do this thing. Ready to go run a mile, do all these things. And
Yeah.
Dane's going to join us.
He's got me beat big time. Big
Yeah.
time.
I think he's probably got me beat as well now, too.
Yeah.
Fred saying hi, everyone. And then
Hello,
we
Fred.
have Helios saying, hello, TRC team. Happy TRC Eve. It really is
Yes.
pretty much TRC
Right
Eve.
on the verge. Anthony,
Dane?
have you guys thought of a backup? No, I said Anthony as in his name. I was going to read his. I was just doing it as a presenterly
I know you were.
thing. All right, Anthony T. Have you guys thought of a backup country for your microfiber towels? China and Korea are not liking the USA too much. It was just a thought I had about if we go to war with China or North Korea. Well, first of all, the towels are made in South Korea, not North
not North
Korea.
Korea.
That's an important distinction, I think, is, very important to bring up. And as far as China goes, I mean, yes, world events being what they are, you always have to pay attention to that stuff. But rest assured, our relationships are good with our factories, all that kind of stuff. It's just one
our
of those things that
relationships
you
are
always
great.
pay attention to.
Yeah, our
But
friendships
so
are great,
far, we
everything
haven't
there.
seen any reason to be concerned about the production of towels at this point.
Yeah, and we always carry a large quantity.
Yes,
in
that's a
stock
big
for-
thing. Is unlike a lot of drop shippers or other competitors, folks who do that kind of stuff, we carry so much stuff right here in Boise, Idaho. We're able to supply huge amounts for pretty much any need. So it's not like we're doing the just in time all the time, like a lot of places that have to operate with much smaller overhead do.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I mean, if people do ask, when it comes to manufacturing in the USA, right? How do they do it? Well, it's going to require a 3-story building that's going to be able to fit an entire loom process
That's
and
just
all of
one
that.
for
That's just for the
machinery.
loom.
Yeah.
And so it just makes me wonder, who do I know that has a 3-story house that we could put a loom in?
Dane does.
I have
Dane does.
I have the
He's
world's
also got
smallest
he's also got
3-story house.
half an
Dane.
acre. He also has half an acre. We can
That
build on
is
that.
the answer to our U.S. Manufacturing there.
My
Your
house may be
home.
the right height, but it's only 1,800 square feet. It's
Dane,
not big.
it's okay. Well, hey, you know what? It's going to become
when
a
we
factory
build-
here pretty soon.
Yeah,
Oh
when
my
you build
God.
your new garage space,
We have a factory pretty soon.
build an apartment up
And,
there.
No.
We're gonna do.
parents can take
'cause
over the-
remember,
the building.
It's not a. It's not all done within the same building, so we'll have to.
We'll have to
dye-
cut the floor too.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Oh.
be dyeing probably out in the front yard, the pool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Perfect use. Bring it back.
Yes, you finally found a reason
Dye
to bring
house,
that back.
bring the pool back. Right,
Yeah.
that'll be our new dye facility
I
right
don't
there.
think people are going to want towels
We
right
got to
up my
keep
house.
we
just
got to
a
keep
hunch.
all the wildlife though out of the pool because it's going to get messy.
Oh, the deer started nibbling the
What
most
we'll do is
recent
we'll
batch
do
of
a
yarn.
we'll do a limited we'll do limited edition borders and edges on some of these towels, right? And we'll actually do a limited
Made out of
edition
Dane's
edge.
clothes.
It's like
where
made out of mountain
it's
sage.
no,
and-
we're doing a leather border edge, right? That came from
the
Dane's
massage
massage chair, right? Still smells like Wendy's.
And on that note, Hugo Fireflies with the lovely Lotus Lawn saying, "Hey guys, greetings from Austria."
What's up,
Yes,
Hugo?
hey.
And then Bearded Hunter replying back to Eddie.
Yep.
And then Ron, hello to the TRC crew.
Thank you, Ron.
Ron, how are you?
Bam, page 3. Looks like he's
And then
been hanging out with Ivan.
Yep, Ivan's over there as he makes
Yeah.
his way up to Boise. He's been over at Eddie Cologne's place. Neil White saying, "Hey TRC, what's in the box you just
Well,
saw?"
we found out.
Ryan Rigdon saying, "Good afternoon, fellas." And then Glossy Bear, what's been the go-to cleaner? Green Star.
Yeah.
For what? As an APC?
I
Because
think-
we've been using Forced a lot
Okay, maybe
Forest
he's
Green
asking more
Star.
broadly. I thought he was asking what we put in the Zamboni because we do.
in the floor
put-
cleaner.
Because we were talking about the floor cleaner.
Yeah,
when
no,
this
we put in
comment
a
came up.
different product.
Oh, we put
one
in
no
some
one's
other
ever
stuff?
heard of.
Oh, there's another
We just
one.
threw that in to
Okay.
use it. So
It's not necessarily a good product. It's
a great
just
product.
a
Yeah.
shitty product.
we just need to get rid of it.
Ron Ayo says Dane looked like he was driving a Zamboni. He
See,
was.
I have at times. Got Dan here.
Dan saying nice box.
Thanks, bud.
Alex saying can't wait to see Old Faithful the Florboni.
Yeah.
She's waiting for you, man. She needs that Canadian touch. You know, it's that special.
Kept shutting off while I was driving it yesterday.
Yeah.
Was it? Because it knows Alex is coming, right?
Alex is gonna make it
true.
purr.
It's
Save
true
itself.
writer, right?
Graham Marshall saying, evening, lads. You seem to be making spectacles of yourselves. Happy Friday Eve. Thanks, Graham. That's what we do
Nice.
here, I guess.
Yeah.
Neil White saying, wondering if Veloce's going to launch a new wide mouth foam cannon bottle. Hoping. Who knows? We'll see. Got to tune in to watch and see. And then Daniel
right.
Rogers with some sweet mini truck action saying, afternoon, guys. What's up,
Yeah.
man? And then Jeff C. Are stickers not automatically included during sales now? I didn't get a St. Patty's Day sticker with my order, but I wanted to make sure that I get that sweet TRC sticker. You should have. You
They
should
be
have.
going out with every single order.
Unless they were out.
that is true. Unless they're
They were out. That's the
Were
only
we
reason.
ever told that they run
Yeah.
out?
Huh?
we
Did they
have
run
run
out?
out several
Yeah,
times.
we
with
have.
stickers.
This
Okay.
year we bought a bunch, but there's a chance we
Sometimes we run
shot
out, or sometimes
more.
there's a gap. Like we'll run out, and then there'll be like a day where we're waiting on getting more stickers in, but we have to ship these orders out.
Because it is always a while supplies last scenario for any like freebie stuff like that.
Well, all the
but-
stickers are always while supplies last.
Yeah. But the point here being like, man, I guess people just got to get in there earlier. Or
Yeah.
Jeff, you can also in a situation like
Yeah.
that. I mean,
Just call Josh
Just
Brodel.
call Josh Brodel.
Yeah.
Give customer service a call and just let them know the situation. But you got to let them know who you are. Say, do you
Right.
know who I am? I'm Jeff C. from the
Do you
podcast."
know who I am?
Won many products.
We'll
Been the
figure
purveyor
out.
of a number of items.
We'll figure out something.
Yeah.
Tony says, "Oops, you don't have to, Anthony, unless you want." Of course, I wanted to. Shirt is badass, man. That is awesome. That is
boy.
a cool shirt. I'm serious. I love
Alex
it.
DeWar is actually going to be leaving his house, but he's making sure phones, iPods, tablets,
nice.
laptops, smart TVs, family computer. Load up those TRCMA tab, folks. Get them going.
Love it.
That's going to be great.
We're
He's
just
going to be
asking-
telling his
we're-
wife, don't change the
very
channel.
casually.
Make sure these screens and windows are open while I'm gone. She's like,
increasing the
you're
utility
going to
bill
be
for
gone
1 week
for a
only.
week.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's a small price to pay.
Minor inconvenience.
Ron saying hello, and Larry saying hello. Everybody to Umberto.
Everybody's saying hey. Just a bunch of people saying hi on this page. All right, moving
Well,
along.
everybody loves Umberto. That's why.
That's true. That one's
All
also.
Humberto's the most popular guy we got. in this
He
town,
is,
Let's be
yeah.
honest. Let's
He
be
is.
honest.
For real.
Alex saying, I'm willing to assist Anthony remove cobwebs from the control arms on the Evo during my travels.
Yeah.
You just bring him over to work on the car.
I'm
You
like,
get to
"All
drive
right,
it for the
so
week,
I want you to
Alex. How's
lay
that?"
here, and I want you to put these gloves on. He's like, "Oh, for my protection? No, for the car's protection, right?
Protected from you.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Needs a special touch."
In focus saying, please, some RE4 remake
Resident
and listening
Evil
to the
4,
podcast.
yeah, okay.
Playing
Oh,
some.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And then Yoshi,
I've been wanting to play that. It looks really good.
Anthony's keeping the miles off the Evo for the next owner.
That's right.
I don't know. I'm keeping the miles off for myself. Is what I'm doing. It's just.
But what do you get out of that? Or is it not about just getting something out of it?
I don't know what it's about. I don't know anything what it's about.
It's like a museum piece. It's a part of your like young adulthood that you can't let go of. You gotta just keep that thing, just there, just in case. You can always look back and go, I remember.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Should sell it. And I should get a Pontiac Fiero GT.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah,
I
get
think you
yourself a
should.
Fiero GT. I mean, obviously he's gonna second that.
Yeah.
I think you
GM
should.
guy.
That's a great car.
Yeah.
Dude, they're badass looking.
They are great cars.
They're good
Love
looking.
them.
They're good.
I had to
Pontiac
make it very
Fiero
clear
GT.
that the GT is the cool one. The prior one, not quite as cool. That without
I read
this
a whole
buttresses,
article
not as
about a
cool.
dude who got a Fiero from General Motors, and he built it. He changed out the way they built the engine because he got a base model one
Okay.
that they gave him.
Like an Iron Duke one.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he was able to get it to get like 60 miles to the gallon, and
Oh, they got
and
crazy mileage,
Do something
yeah.
else, and when GM found out, they were like, "Yeah, you can't do that." Like he basically was running the car at like 250 degrees, like the engine,
Mm-hmm.
internal engine temperature, like 250, like. And they were like, "You're gonna burn everything." He's like, "No, it's just a hot cycle exhaust setup that I built and
Yeah.
If there's
added this
anything
stuff." It was
Fieros are
pretty
famous
insane.
for,
But they were like, "You're gonna catch the car on fire," and he's like,
It's
"Yeah, but I'm
catching on
getting 60
fire."
miles to the gallon. Why wouldn't I?"
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah, pretty wild.
Oh, boy.
All right, Dane, you want to read the next
All
one
right,
here from our
so-
friend David Cervantes?
Yes, we've got David here saying, speaking of warm pies, is a resident cougar catcher run Jeremy S. Seabass ready to pick up all the ladies during
Gross.
TRCMA? My goodness, was that a mouthful of words.
Yes.
Seabass is ready, but he is not here, and I don't believe he will
We tell
be
most of
here
our older
during
attendees
TRCMA.
to leave their wives at home just
Oh, no.
because he likes to serenade them.
Oh,
We
no.
go, Seabass.
Sings them in Spanish.
Yeah, like, Seabass, this isn't the time,
Oh,
man.
no.
This isn't the time to do
Oh,
this
dear.
right now.
The best was that one time that someone printed out a picture of him and put it in the bathroom, and then you put the live filter on it when you were in there, and it was exactly like him.
Yeah.
Oh my
God,
gosh,
so
I remember I was
unsettling.
dying at that. Yeah, so funny.
We're on page 2 already. You guys, you got to start asking questions.
Gossy Bear said they're waiting for TRC to ask their questions.
know.
He says, where do they host the Boise Autocross at? My season starts this weekend. They host at the Fairgrounds, which is
Yes.
actually a 3-minute drive from this location right here.
Not far.
Pretty cool. It's really
wide
really
open.
close.
Saturdays is usually when they do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ron Aote says, what did everyone detail today? I did a 2016 Acura MDX. Very nice. No detailing done today because it is
We've been
horrible
detailing
weather.
the floors and cleaning
Yeah,
the shop.
yeah.
the building is what's getting detailed.
That's true.
Yeah. Oh, Josh. with
Hey,
important
Josh popped in,
info.
Jeff. Stickers are included while supplies last. There were more orders than St. Patrick's Day stickers, unfortunately. They are available for purchase during the sale, though. So,
Okay.
sorry, buddy.
Man.
I wonder if that's... What's it say? So what did it say? They're included while supplies last. So it means
Right.
while we have
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
But meaning
They're also for sale.
they're also for sale. So maybe do we allocate
So if
a
somebody
number amount?
if we sold more, so if say someone bought like 10 stickers,
Yeah.
they were already going to get a sticker, but
Yeah.
then they bought 10 stickers, so we put
they
11
have
stickers
11.
in their order,
Mm-hmm.
which means 11 orders are now short a sticker.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh, wow,
guess
Alex.
they bought
Way to
them.
remember.
So-
Alex Stewart. Is that the same knife Anthony almost cut his finger off with years ago?
No, it's
No, it's a
not.
different
It's
one.
a different knife. That one was a
That was a buried memory.
Santoku knife or whatever it was. It's my nice knife I use at home. But no,
Scary one.
different knife. That was a scary knife. Neil White says Pop-Tarts, cavities.
They are great for that.
Right, but Neil, that's why we have the tongue brush, the tongue
Yep.
scraper.
Yes.
That's why we're brushing our teeth. We're using fantastic
Anthony and I went and got our
toothpaste,
teeth cleaned.
got our
Bam.
teeth cleaned, and
Ready for our
so,
folks that are coming?
Less sugar than a frosted Pop-Tart.
That's true.
Or
No, it's actually,
Nah,
these
it was-
have like 1 gram less than frosted.
Turns out the frosting
Actually,
was just a red
doesn't do-
herring.
It doesn't do anything.
actually,
All the sugar's
It's
inside.
in the syrup.
Yeah.
what I love though, it's a good source of 3 B vitamins.
Oh, good. Glad we covered that.
They got that.
That's it. That's it. They could pack
Yeah.
this with so much healthy goodness
Yeah.
if they wanted to.
But they
Nah.
didn't.
B
Joey.
vitamins.
Joey Belinsky says Pop-Tarts, wow, be right there.
Yes.
And then Alex says, may or may not have Canadian snacks. I cannot confirm nor deny at all. We'll find out on Saturday morning.
Okay.
Find out.
Larry Singleton talking about buttering up some holes. Smear butter topped with powdered sugar on top of those Pop-Tarts and make your own icing.
I love the way
That sounds delicious.
Wow.
Right?
And this next comment happened this morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's find out.
So I went to Winco last night.
Okay.
And I purchased the Winco branded Pop-Tarts.
Okay.
Right? Because I thought, wow, such a deal. Like
Sure.
$1.20 a piece for a box of
Okay.
8. Right? I thought, that's a great value.
That is a great value.
Said at $3.50 for the Pop-Tarts there.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, pick those up. There's no difference. Made them this morning for Augie. Took a bite and he goes, oh, these are hard after I heated them up. And then he said, Carly says, Levi, Augie found me at school to let me know that off-brand Pop-Tart you gave him this morning chipped his tooth.
What? I mean, that's
He-
crazy.
He was crying while he was eating this
What?
thing, and he goes, I don't like these. And then he's like, I need a toothpick. My teeth, I need a toothpick. Because he had something stuck. He was trying to get it out. And so now he apparently chipped his tooth.
Wow.
Are we sure that the tooth wasn't just already loose and this became
I
an
think
excuse
it's already
for it?
loose, but again, my son will find a
Okay.
chance to
Yeah.
air his grievances to anybody who will listen.
These aren't normal Pop-Tarts, therefore they're the worst.
Yeah, they weren't Pop-Tart brand Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
They were this because he saw them. He's like, "Oh, those actually
These are
look really
imposter
good."
tarts.
I put them in the in the oven and warmed them, or on the toaster and warmed them up. And he had his, and he's like, "Oh, God, oh, it was as hard as a rock."
Has he ever
Didn't
had
taste that bad. They didn't. I didn't taste any difference.
Has he had toaster strudel?
No, he has not had toaster
Oh
strudels
my
yet.
God, toaster strudel.
He's got a long life ahead of him.
Yeah,
like
he's
we
got
don't
plenty
have
of
to
time.
give him everything right away.
I know, but toaster strudel is it.
I love toaster strudels. When those
I-
came out, my favorite was being able to pull the own the icing packet. The
Yeah.
fear I have, and I know Carly will attest to this, is those icing packets would disappear.
It just gets
Oh.
sucked up.
Because he already does that with the Capri Suns.
Okay.
He steals the straws off of them to use them in other drinks like Mountain Dew cans.
They're such fine little straws.
I know, but he
Can't
always
suck
still,
anything in
I thought you were going to
Still
say he
wants to-
steals them
he
to
still-
stab things with them because
Oh,
if
yeah,
I
no,
remember
it does
one
that
thing
too.
about Capri Sun straws,
They're
they're
sharp.
sharp.
Yeah, no, he does that as well. Like, of
Okay.
course, it's a weapon.
He could have used that as a toothpick.
Do you guys remember the tool that I saw that he had made when I got back? It had the knife attached to the
Right.
stick. He had the kitchen knife. There were 3 of those Capri Sun straws attached to the other side of that.
That's making a lot of sense.
So, I mean, he knows what it's for.
The warning
Okay.
shot before they get the real deal on the knife side.
Exactly.
But
before it comes in with a baseball bat with the
my
nails in it.
childhood really was. I mean, not my childhood. That's a lie. My childhood was full of off-brand things, right? And that's not it. That's
The we have
that's-
blanket home kind
That's
of experience.
Yeah, it's exactly what that was. I was talking to my wife about this the other day. I said because we bought.
You like spending the good money on the name brand.
She bought Lucky Charms, right? And I was giving some to my daughter. She just likes the marshmallows. I mean, she's only one, but she's smart enough to know.
Yeah, she knows what's good.
Are the only good things there. And I was telling my wife, I was like, I love, Lucky Charms and stuff like that. But I was asking her, did you have name brand or did you have off brand? She goes, well, it depends because her family was split too. She says one house it was name brand, one house was off brand. I go, yeah. I just had the multi-meal bags.
I was gonna say,
I
the
love them.
multi-meal-
I still love them.
I had the big multi-meal bags, and they were
to
fine.
their credit,
right?
those were actually fine.
And those were fine, but then there was also some cheaper options there
Yeah.
that I had as well. And I never really had like the real deal of the thing. It was always hey, this is kind of like that. Same thing with RC Cola and Shasta and all that. But what was funny is I would go
RC Cola's
to
wonderful.
my
What are you
one
talking
friend's house, and everything that he had bought was my parents bought was all name brand, right? So it was all real Pop Tarts. It was all real toaster strudel. It was all the real things. And I remember all the toaster strudel we would eat, and then my favorite thing that they did was had a Schwann's subscription.
You knew you were
Wow.
like they were
Do you remember
rich.
Schwann?
you know,
remember
you're a
Schwann's?
'90s kid
Yeah.
when
It was Schwann's.
I
but-
saw a Schwann's truck the other day driving
Did you?
around
They still
town.
exist?
Yeah, no, you could still sign up. Dane, you could get on that Schwann's delivery
I
list.
really don't need
some
that.
fresh milk, fresh ice cream.
I'll
The
get it
Schwann-
myself. Thanks.
All the Schwann's was great, but what my favorite thing was they had these French toast sticks, man. We would crush a whole bag. I think it was like 5,000 calories. As
Oh
just
my God.
2 young kids would be
Yeah.
like, should we do this whole bag?
Sugar over it.
Her mom, his mom coming out. That bag's like $20, guys. What are you doing? And we loved it. And so whenever I think of the toaster strudel, I think of also mowing down on Schwann's.
Yeah. Oh,
Good-
it's
good times,
stuff.
man.
Good stuff.
Oof.
Brian
Wow.
Schwab saying, "Hey guys, hope all is well for 2023. Are guys still pushing G-Technic CSL XOV4 combo? I hear XOV5 is coming. Well, Brian, you're going to have to tune in to TRCMA next week and make sure
Find out.
about
the only way to be
XOV5.
Yep.
Joey Belinsky, a reacher-sized gentleman, says, not sure if this is up your alley, but my wife has been trying to restore badly faded, water-spotted, stained glass. Any
Like
guesses
a
of what to
window or a
use?
table or-
Vinegar. Honestly, Joey, I would start with vinegar, just some distilled white vinegar, and then maybe some newspaper to clean that. Because the biggest thing that I'm worried about is if you pull out like Clarity Cream and you start rubbing on that glass, you're going to lose the coloring in
I was
the
going to
glass.
say, there's a joke in there somewhere about your stained glass getting stained.
Yeah, but I would use vinegar and newspaper.
I know nothing about stained glass.
Yeah.
I'm
Some,
gonna
but not
pretend
too
like I do.
much.
So
As a window cleaner and coming from a long line, a generation of window cleaners, I will tell
Oh,
you
right,
that
yeah. You were the
vinegar
expert on
and
that.
newspaper is used to clean water
Well,
spots
I'll-
off of glass.
Well, old
I'll
newspaper
I'll
work,
tell you
new
right now
newspaper.
that
I'm waiting
so
for you to
much.
pop in.
as a window cleaner of literally like 6 or 7 years,
clean a lot of stained
I
glass?
never cleaned stained glass, not once.
Okay. Well,
Literally not
I
once.
take it there weren't a lot
I'm
of
saying
churches
that I'm
hiring
trying
you
to
then.
come up with the easiest
I
method.
did a couple churches, but that was the thing. They literally had their entire churches re-renovated, and so all the glass was
Modern glass.
Yeah, it was all
Okay.
replaced with modern glass. So I just had nothing that was stained, and Yeah, that's weird. Out of all those years, never
Interesting.
once touched stained glass.
I would just say that I'm assuming because of the colored glass, you don't want to polish any of it. So I would go the easiest, simplest method, which is either some CLR or mix some of that up, use that, or utilize vinegar because it's an acid and seriously newsprint. Vinegar and newsprint. That's
Joey, why do you have stained glass in your house?
That is
Do you
interesting.
live in a church?
I mean,
lives in an
perhaps
old
it's
church.
it's an older.
That's such a reacher thing to do.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that is
Exactly.
totally
It's
something
a very
he would do.
wanderer reacher thing to
Yeah,
do.
well, he's a
Gotcha.
drifter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. All right, so we got Hans closing. It says, "Hello, smart people with the glasses." Hans, I'm starting to think that this is a dig at us.
Yeah.
With our glasses.
It's starting to
I'm
feel a
starting
little.
to think that
I
you're
was like,
attacking
what?
us
Little
because
aggressive
of the
and
glasses.
negative.
We
He's
know
making-
you're nice, but always giving me a compliment on us being smart. It started me to. I'm starting to question things right now.
Okay.
I
But
think
we
he's going to
also
steal
know-
your glasses at some point and wear them and go, these are now mine.
The man with
Yeah.
the dragon tattoo
If-
right
if
now
it
has
can be
Anthony's
bought,
glasses.
He'll find a way to.
Or he'll show up and go, I also have glasses. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, they might be like clones.
I would say hello, smart person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hans.
All right.
Dan Pfeiffer says,
No, Alex.
the Tony the real MVP. And then we have Dan that says, those are not real Pop-Tarts, frosted only for the win. Dan, I'm going to give you my review here shortly on an unfrosted Pop-Tart.
I mean, I'm pretty sure these are Pop Tarts. They're Pop Tarts brand Pop Tarts. So
I'm
doesn't
excited
get more
to see
Pop
you.
Tart than that.
Hop in on those raw Pop-Tarts.
All right. Then we got
Nothing better.
Raphael. What's up, TRC fam? Happy Friday Eve. Happy Friday Eve.
Thank
right
you,
back
Raphael.
at you, bud.
Appreciate it, man.
All right. What page are we on? We are on 2. Holy cow. We are guys, if you have questions, please present them. Throw them down there. If you got comments, questions, throw them at us. We'll take them.
And Hans saying, oh boy, the MOS lady in the house.
Hey.
And then Simon Birch saying, howdy from Denmark. It's Birch time.
I'll never get tired of that, man.
That's so funny.
It's birchin time. Okay. Yeah.
David Boyce, hey, gents, your thoughts on literally one of our favorite shampoos of all time, David. Wowo's Detailer Shampoo. Will I be impressed?
nice.
It just arrived today from Carzilla. Is there any similarities to Stiarnagloss? No, they're very different
They are
shampoos.
very different.
Wowo's Detailer Shampoo we developed to be a clean, simple, pure shampoo, but in a foam can and had insane cleaning abilities and could really do some work. It really punched above its weight for being a pH balanced soap.
The smell is unique.
The smell is a very European candy smell. It's very nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a great product. It's a great soap. So
Yeah.
have fun with it. And Carly saying, "Hey Hans,"
And I'm
and then
on- Wait, where'd it go? Did I lose my plate? Hold on.
you're right in there.
Yeah, okay, so Carly's at the top of that page. We go to 2. We got Kyle.
Saying, "Afternoon, gentlemen. Kyle, how are you, buddy? Good to
Hey,
see
hey.
you, man." And then David Boyce saying hello to Umberto,
jumped
and then
on me.
Umberto saying, "Carly, hello, madame. I hope Augie is doing great. I'm a diabetic like him, but for the last 36 years."
You skipped.
Oh, Hans, got to start small, Dane. Getting that loom in there where there's no more mailroom.
Yeah, that's true. I forget about the mailroom sometimes.
Me too.
The good old days.
And then
Forcefully.
Umberto telling Carly about how he's a diabetic as well.
Yeah.
That's very nice of you. Thank you, Umberto. And then Greg saying, I've purchased the Ultimate Black Sponge about 3 months ago. Started testing on personal vehicles. After testing, we've been using them in the detail shop, and it's amazing. Thanks, man. We really appreciate it.
It's just hard convincing people to use a sponge sometimes. They are different than other sponges.
and we
you
call
see
it the
out there.
Ultra Black Sponge. Just
For
so you
good
know.
reason.
Yeah.
It's an amazing tool. And then Jeff replying to Josh.
Yep.
Kimberly saying, saving all my coins to buy that IK PPF sprayer. Is everyone loving this thing? It's a solid unit. It's a really solid unit.
It's a
awesome.
solid unit, but Kimberly, just wait.
Oh.
Just wait. There might be
Just-
something.
just
What's
wait.
up?
Might be something
Just
on
wait.
the
That's all I can say.
yeah. Tune in to TRCMA next week.
Tune in to TRCMA.
Never know
see
what's
what-
gonna drop.
See what happens.
Then Kay Wood, what would you recommend to clean the underside of the vehicle to eliminate the snow and salt and general winter grime?
Don't they have those pressure washer
man.
attachments on wheels you can wheel
They do.
under a car?
Do that, or you can just do it the old-fashioned way,
Just
right?
lean up under there.
lay
Yeah.
down. Just take a nap right next to it, right? Just get down next.
a nap.
Get on your creeper.
You're probably going to get wet. But
and then roll
I
underneath
do
and
this,
straight.
though.
You're just
Why-
going to
so
pour
it's not
greasy.
That, I mean, it is crazy, but it's not
grossness.
that crazy. You guys never lay down on your driveway next to your vehicle on the ground, get in the underside.
no.
I do.
Well,
I do it often, actually. I kind of enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
I like. I
Well,
get to-
especially when Jimmy Ellis is cruising by.
yeah, you got to impress
yeah,
him.
Jimmy.
Sees you. He's like, "Hey, yo, Anthony,
Yeah.
looking good, taking that nap."
I punched George Foreman in the face.
Yeah, George.
Yeah. I'm like, you're crazy, Jimmy. You're a crazy guy.
And now I sell insurance.
Yeah.
Jeff C says, I did get my order in late, so my fault.
That's all right.
Aw, that's okay, bud.
And then we have Hans that says,
Can I call
see,
Josh
he
too for some
would.
stickers? Lol.
Hans, I think that your number's blocked. I'm kidding.
You're like the only person on the do not
I'm
call
kidding.
list. Kidding.
Brilliant detail in LLC. Hey guys, is there a noticeable difference between a 75-25 towel and a 70-30 blended towel? So
Depends on the towel.
not by the touch and feel of the towel. It is going to be apparent on extremely soft clear coat, but even then, probably not noticeable. It'll be more noticeable with liquid
Yeah.
and drying, but again, subjective. Could be the blend of the fiber, that's the weave of the fiber instead of that blend that you're going to notice more. I would argue that a 75-25 twist loop towel would do better than a 70-30 circular knit weave at drying, because of the fact that the twist weave for a 75-25 would have more surface area and therefore be able to absorb more. So not really. We usually always recommend that anywhere from 80-20 to 70-30.
Anywhere in that range, you're good.
And that includes the 75-25. And Auto Fiber sells a ton of 75-25 blended towels.
Yeah.
And they are great towels. So nothing wrong with them. Daytona Wallace saying, are the Koch products meant to be diluted or are they all RTU, i.e. Top Star, Green Star, Polestar? Those three can all be diluted. It says right on the back of the bottle what to do if you need to dilute it. But
I don't think
Top Star doesn't need to be diluted.
Top
You
Star doesn't.
can.
The Green
I
Star
do
and Polestar,
1-to-1 with Top Star, but I found that I like it a little less because so when I use Top Star, one, I get more product by diluting it 1-to-1.
Yeah.
I use distilled water in that.
Yeah.
I spray the interior down. I don't spray on the I soak the interior in it,
Okay.
right? And then I come back around and I soak a towel in it. And then I start at that very first spot I sprayed, I then wipe it all up, right? And blow it all out of the crevices. I do this because I don't want a high gloss sheen. If I spray full strength Top Star on the surface, spray it on, walk around, come back around to wipe it off, I notice that I get more gloss. So I variable the gloss because I want to bring it down. So I do the 1-to-1. But it doesn't need to be. And then Green Star, yes, you do have to dilute that. And Polestar, you don't have to, but you can do, again, 1-to-1 with Polestar.
Okay. Now, Daytona had a follow-up question that's actually on the first page, but I'm going to post it here just so we can answer it too. There you go. Because that's actually, I find some people aren't aware of this.
The numbers in the blend types represent
Polyester and polyamide. Those are the two sides of the slash there, so to speak. The bigger number is usually polyester. Smaller number is usually polyamide. Polyamide is the more expensive of the two ingredients, if you will. Polyester is pretty much in every microfiber product. Like there are 100% polyester things out there. But anytime you have less than 100% polyester, then that introduces whatever the blend is. So hence the blend. But yeah, that's other part. That smaller part is what's going to determine how absorbent it is and some other qualities.
Yeah, the more polyamide added adds absorbency.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Next up.
We got it way back.
Hans goes, can I call Josh for some stickers? Oh, we already read that, didn't we?
Yeah, we're over here.
Joey, can I call Josh to discuss our favorite salsas?
I believe you can.
You could.
Yeah.
He'd probably enjoy that.
Just
That'd probably
not?
be something
he,
nice.
he likes
Just-
talking about to-go salsas, right? Things that are best
fan of
for
to-go salsas.
snacks, for
On the
snacking
move.
on the move, right?
Every time I
Famous
see him,
on-the-go
he'll be
snack
crossing
chips
this.
and
He's
salsa.
like walking back and forth between the buildings. He's usually got some sort of. It's like a contraption.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a shoulder holster. Instead of like a gun, it's a
Yeah.
bag of chips.
Yes.
And then
A baby
on the-
Bjorn?
kind
Like a
of
bucket
kind of like
baby
a baby
Bjorn
Bjorn, but it's
of
on the
salsa.
but it's on the side. So
Oh.
he's walking and it's kind of just in
Or like
here.
a bandolier of salsa.
Yeah, well, that on the other side, the other strap, he has like an arm that sticks out and it holds a cup of salsa.
That's what I thought. It was the weirdest thing.
So
I was trying to
it's
figure. I didn't want to
hands-
say anything.
it's
I thought the hand was kind of a
hands-free.
weird
Yeah,
addition.
it's hands free, but while he's walking,
Yeah.
he can keep his arm over the other
About
piece.
the only way you can
And he can
be
dip
on
and
the move.
eat.
Chips and
And let's be
salsa
real,
snack.
that's the only way that chips and salsa is a mobile snack.
Well, and,
Agreed.
and he's also using Tostitos scoops, right? And
that
so
too. Mhm.
he's a sucker for the scoops because he
Yeah.
feels like he has a better grip and grasp on
100%.
the cupping.
Tostitos are Fritos
But when you
scoops.
ask him if you could also
Fritos are
have
awesome.
one of those or dip, he says no.
I don't know if Tostitos has his scoops.
I was say Fritos do it. I love
know
Fritos.
Tostitos has scoops.
Yeah.
They have like they had those ones
All
that
part
kinda
of
had, like,
Frito-Lay, which is all part of Pepsi.
They had the Tostitos that had like the dip, like the
yeah.
noticeable.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, it's like a little
dip in
bowl,
them.
little cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, delicious.
That's what he's a fan of.
Yeah, but
Crazy
again,
how that works.
not a big fan of sharing his
He
dips.
also has
No.
a nacho cheese warmer on the
Yeah,
other.
he said, yeah, he does. That's
So
nice.
it's just a little.
Well, it's attachments. He keeps them on his desk. They're just like Dane's power pod that he uses to charge all his
It's
items.
just a little
He has the
USB
same
battery pack
thing.
that fits in his
Yeah,
jacket.
but no,
It
what
just
he does is
powers
it's
it.
like a warmer. It's like a coffee warmer, like
Right.
for your watch.
Yeah, it's like
Right?
a hot plate for
And
your.
it holds the sauces. And so one is for nacho cheese.
Yeah.
He keeps the other one that if he wants to take the edge off the salsa, he can.
completely
So,
normal
you know,
behavior.
For
But
context,
then it keeps
Josh Brodel, our customer service, our,
He does not do any of this.
No.
I mean, he's amazing. And he said that chips and salsa are a great on the go snack.
Yeah.
and
everybody looked and went,
saying,
"Wait,
that is
what?"
not true, right?" and but the thing is, he loves like the mechanical side of detailing. He loves like. All
The guy
of,
knows
like,
his stuff.
He knows his stuff
Absolutely.
extremely well, but he's also a huge fan of. He likes watching Matt. He likes Obsessed Garage, and he's also a big fan of quick disconnects. Right? He loves pressure
yeah.
washer connects and all that.
Yeah.
So I imagine that his arms for the salsa.
Well, yeah,
and
it's got a
the-
multiple
it-
quick
it's
disconnect
quick
units.
disconnects. So when he goes, oh,
It comes in different poses. Like sometimes there's just a fist, or there's a outward
need
palm, or a.
It's just the MTM
Or just a pinch.
Yeah, they're
quick
just MTM
stainless
quick disconnects.
It's just mannequin hands, so the quick disconnect.
They're perfect. It works. It works.
Oh, man.
Ricardo saying happy Friday,
Killing
gentlemen.
me.
Can't wait for all the exciting stuff from TR SEMA. You're welcome,
Agreed.
man. We are also extremely excited. And
Yes.
then Darren, the hairy housewife, saying, hey, guys, I've been here just driving. Hope you're doing good. Thanks, buddy.
Hope you're doing
Darren, what's
good.
going
Hope
on?
you're
Stay
staying safe on the
buddy.
road up there. And then Kevin saying, loving all the TRC pregame shows. Missed the live yesterday, but watched this morning. Thank you to the entire TRC team, media, warehouse, and of course our hosts for all the work you're putting into it. Thank you,
Thanks,
man. We
bud.
appreciate it. And then Alex saying, I hope Seabass has used Levi's Beard Struggle product suggestions and discount codes for that beautiful stash. I wish he also
It's
used the
natural.
Beard Struggle. Make sure you use offer code Levi10
Is that code still
to
valid?
get 10% off.
Code isn't valid anymore.
It's
No
actually
way.
Levi 15, and you can get 15% off the Beard
Oh,
Struggle
no.
every day. I'm a Marauder level Viking through the Beard Struggle,
But
and
is
they're
that still valid? Have you checked?
yes, you can. You can totally go use it. It still works. They sent me an email saying, "Hey, you still like this?" I said, "Yes, please, keep it going."
Wow.
Literally
it the
like this
stash
week.
struggle.
Yeah, last week. I did
Okay.
that. And then Stefan saying, which towel of yours is suitable for glasses and spectacles? If you don't have one, you have to copy the black one made for Apple, supplied with their MacBooks. Best ever. Thank you, Stefan. So
Funny
we
you
do.
mentioned that.
We have some. Go ahead, Dane.
Well, I mean, I was going to say one of our oldest products dating back many, many, many years are our 6x7 lens cloths. But we also carry a number of microsuede applications, basically small, large, you name it, whether it's the size of a MacBook or the size of some other laptop or an iPad, phone. We cover it all. But one of the things we're best known for, any trade show we go to, people know this. We always take lens cloths with us because they're one of the absolute best things you can give out that has your name on it but is actually still functional at trade shows. People love them. People who have originally no interest in like our business. They're going somewhere else. They want to go look at like exhaust for cars or some SEMA. You hand them a lens cloth, they remember our name.
My favorite is that they always pull their glasses off their face and go, "Oh, thank you."
Yeah, and they try it, and then they
First
look and
thing
they
they
go,
do.
"Holy crap, that's actually really good." And they're like, "Yeah, right." And they're like, "You can do it on your watch, your phone,"
Yep.
and then they're just blown away. And they're like, "That's the best
It's
free
the-
thing I've gotten at this whole
It's
show."
the people that have theirs from the previous years, which
They come back,
back.
with them.
funniest.
They remember.
come back and they go, "Hey, I'm looking. I need an upgrade. This is my one from last year." And I look, and it's just hideous looking.
It's
and I go,
running to
I
the
go,
ground.
Or they bring us a blue one.
Oh,
which you know is
that's
from
an
like
old
6 years ago.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
think I'm due. I'm like, I think you need to place an order.
Yeah.
You'll get one for free.
Yeah.
Glossy Bear Detailing says, Levi, What's your go-to pad for your infamous 20-minute polish with Uno Advanced?
The wool coarse Rupes.
Damn.
That's my favorite pad for that process. You could also use the yellow wool too.
Okay. And you think the finish is okay even with the course?
If I'm doing a 20-minute one step, I'm making the finish better regardless.
Yeah, true.
So
Well, yeah.
I'm not trying to go for perfection.
Oh, of
I'm
course
going
not.
for shine.
There
Paul
we go.
Galena says, "Hi folks, any thoughts on the more important specifications for an air compressor to be used in a detailing setup?"
So, Paul, this is something that I would just tell you right off the gate. There's two types of air compressors I would recommend to get started with. If you're in a home shop and you need some air, but you don't want to really break the bank, you can buy California Air Tools or the Husky Silent Flow that you can pick up at Home Depot. Both utilize the exact same pump. The pumps are designed and built by California Air Tools. They're incredibly quiet compared to other pumps on the market. The price is insane for the amount of velocity that you get and a fast fill rate. So you get a really great combination out of a small 5-gallon to 8-gallon tank. Now, you can bump up for $350. Husky has the 20-gallon
Yeah.
Oh, that's worth it.
Silent Flow,
Big boy.
which is perfect
You probably don't need more than
for
that.
home hobbies, whatever you
Yeah.
need to do. I mean, that's my next upgrade.
Nice.
I'm going to get rid of all the sister tanks and get one big tank
Yeah.
and not worry about it. But it literally is, that is the be all end all, I think. I think it's perfect. I think it works. And then California Air Tools also makes a 20-gallon unit with that same pump on it, and you can pick them up as well. But both of those are quite possibly the best. Anthony finally last year bought Silent Flow and changed your life.
It was Levi. That was 4 years ago.
That was a while.
Was it
Yeah.
4 years
Isn't
ago?
that crazy?
Where have I been?
Well,
That
we
was
had
like
a
4 years
pandemic and some
ago.
other
No,
stuff
it was when you
happened, but-
when you bought your house.
No, it was before I bought my house.
You got it then?
Got it before I bought my house, which was 2 years ago, and it was another year before that. So it was like 3
Well,
years
anyway,
ago.
point is, changed your life because you were running an old school pancake Husky that was
Yeah.
rattling your teeth out.
Oh yeah, no, it was giving
Switched
me
over to the
Husky.
Silent Flow, and you were like, oh.
It would
Violent.
walk itself out of my garage too, right? I switched over to the Husky Silent Flow. Life's been good. People go, "Oh, what's that slight buzzing sound?" I go, "That's my air compressor," and they go, "Oh, don't
Really?
even notice."
Yeah. It would lull. You guys used it to lull the
My
baby
child
to
to
sleep.
Yeah,
It's actually
amazing.
probably a pretty effective tactic. What I was going to point
Well,
out,
do you
though,
remember, real quick, do you remember
Yeah.
all of our podcasts we did from home during the pandemic? That air compressor was running in
It was
the
running, and
background
you didn't even
every time. And I said,
Yeah.
oh, sorry, guys, let me go turn the air compressor off. And you guys were like, we don't hear anything.
It was cut off by like the Zoom's like audio programming was able to detect and like get whatever was there. It just
Yeah.
wasn't.
Just amazing. So, Dane, what do you have to say?
Basically, I remember this has always stuck with me back when we were playing around with the air sanders and stuff at Rupa's, where they had those hand tools that they would, plug up to the air compressors. And I think a lot of people, kind of like Matt has talked about before with pressure washers, sometimes the flow is more important than the capacity and stuff like
Correct.
that. So a lot of people get hung up on, I need the biggest tank possible, when actually, if you can get something that can generate enough flow quickly enough, that's even better than having something that just happens to be slow but huge. So if you can find that happy medium, you find something that has a really good flow rate. If you have some tools that are kind of sensitive, they need enough airflow to be functional, like those sanders and stuff
Yeah.
were, it makes a big difference. So I was just going to point that out for somebody who's like serious into this and wants to use their air tools for like heavy duty stuff.
Yeah.
So
no, that's that's where those little California Air Tools
Yeah.
pumps work the best.
and in those cases, those are
they're
better
fast
than the
fill,
norm.
they're quick, they're easy, they're effortless. You can run
For the price,
we can
you're
run Tornadors
hard
off of
pressed to
them,
do
which is surprising. I've added extra tanks to mine just to create more volume, so I have more air.
Yeah.
So that one pump fills up 20 gallons of air.
Yeah, because like Matt with the pressure wash is always obsessed with the actual flow, the gallons per minute.
Yeah, no,
as
that's
opposed
pretty
to
much what I
yeah
kind of look at too.
pressure and stuff. So yeah, all right, there we go. David,
What polishing pads would you recommend for fresh paint for a color, sand, and buff? I ordered some blue wool for cutting, but what for polishing? Yellow foam,
Yeah.
white foam,
Yeah.
yellow wool.
Yeah.
A lot of them in there, David. But yeah, the blue wool's great for that. The other one I would recommend for cutting, it's not one that we currently sell, but it's the Oberk Thundercut pad that they make, and it is a beast on a rotary. and it's beautiful.
I'm still impressed I got away with that name. All right, we got Scott here. When/what temperature do you transition from rinseless washes in the garage to a pressure sprayer and buckets in the driveway?
Well, just whenever the mood strikes.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd say 50s feel pretty good.
it's
like when
more
it's sunny
about
out, it's nice.
It's sunny
you don't
in
want
the
it too
50s,
sunny,
yeah.
but you know.
it's more about how you're gonna feel standing outside
Exactly.
than it is about the actual
50s are where I say yeah, because it's weird because we've been in 30s and 40s for God knows how long. We had
Yeah.
like 150-degree day, but once it hits like mid 50s, I go,
Ooh, it's spring.
this is nice.
yeah.
Right.
Well, you've got you're literally out there in shorts and a tank top
I am.
with
I mean, he's wearing
flip-flops
shorts in
on.
winter.
I usually
too,
have like a
though,
mister
so
on, just to keep myself
Yeah.
even cooler out there during
Right,
those
yeah.
hot 55-degree days.
Yeah.
Look out.
Something like that. Bearded Hunter says, literally, just walked down to the vending machine and got a Pop-Tart. No way.
Nice. Bearded Hunter
be
knows
a
what
sign.
time it is.
Yes, he does.
Joey.
Yeah.
Oh, Joey, I'm munching on a s'mores one as we speak.
Wow.
Look at all these dudes just
We
eating
got-
raw Pop-Tarts.
Real Pop-Tarts
I like that
fans
we
out
built
here.
a good Pop-Tart community just to really,
Well,
Yeah. set the mood.
Darren saying toaster strudels. Man, they are amazing. We don't get them in the UK. Anyway, back on the road. Much love to you guys. We may have to pack a box
Great
of toaster
segue.
strudels if they don't go bad.
Can't
They're
make
supposed
it
to stay
there.
frozen.
We'll go
Yeah,
bad.
that can't work.
Joey says, heck yes, they only had the strawberry here. Lol. Alex saying, Augie chips a tooth with a knockoff Pop-Tart, but breaks into a generations-old Gates family safe unscathed with an 8-pound sledge. Such a good, cool kid. This is life.
Just
that is his life.
the duality of man.
Yeah. No,
Larry Singleton. Schwann's today is nothing like they were in the 80s and 90s. They've cut corners and quality.
Were they? Were
Allegedly.
Schwan? Because I guess I was.
Schwann's was nationwide.
It was the 90s when I was a kid, and
Yeah.
and like I said, my friend's family were ordering from Schwann's.
Them
and
and all
so
the ice cream trucks.
that was late 90s, whatever it was, and I felt like the quality was pretty good. I don't know what Schwann's is like today. And
Maybe
I
during
also
the break we'll have to take a quick.
How much is a
Google search.
Schwann's?
That's what we'll have to look at during the break.
Like, I'm curious.
Yeah.
I
How much
wouldn't
find
be
out?
I wouldn't be surprised if that were true. I'm
What if
not saying
was
it is,
what
but
if it was
I
like
wouldn't be
$8
surprised.
a month and you get access to like quite a bit of stuff, and you're like,
And they just
well, this
deliver it
is
to you for
insane.
free.
This
But,
is
like-
insane. I'm signing up right now.
Well, like, what if like the deal is so good that we've just overlooked it
Yeah,
since
'cause we
things
thought it
like
was so
things such
expensive.
as like the not Grubhub, but all the grocery apps and Instacart and all,
all
that
the
come out.
Hello Fresh
We're
and Blue
like,
Apron.
oh yeah, no,
and
that's
all
way
these things.
cheaper than anything like Schwann's, and Schwann's is barely surviving.
They're over there going like, yo,
Remember
gallons of milk
us?
for $1.50,
yeah,
bro.
cut you the best deals, right? French toast sticks is all you need.
Yeah.
You just
That'd
open
be
it up and you
amazing.
got yourself
Pretty
some
insane.
dehydrated milk and some.
Hugo Firefly is saying coated trim with CarPro Deluxe turned white after 3 weeks in salty, snowy weather. Any advice? What kind of trim was it? First off, is it plastic, textured plastic, or rubber? If it was rubber, there's a possibility that that could cause it to turn white. If it's plastic, there could be just stuff on it. But yeah, that's unusual, Hugo. If you can, send me an email, levi@theragcompany.com with some pictures of that. That'd be great.
Call.
Joey saying, thanks, guys. We don't need to worry about why or where I've obtained said stained glass from.
What a reacher thing to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told us we don't need to think about it.
It's
Don't worry about it. He got one thing on his mind. Tyler Graff, happy Friday Eve, TRC crew. Welcomed my first baby girl, Lucy J. Graff, to the world on Saturday. Silver-infused microfiber towels coming in handy, keeping things clean and sterile. Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Pretty much,
On spelling
wonderful,
Lucy the
wonderful.
correct way.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on that,
very
Tyler, and your
traditional.
family.
It's very traditional, but yes, Lucy is a great name. Congratulations.
She'll be pulling
I wonder where he
footballs
got
away
that
from people
idea.
in no
I
time.
wonder. Not for me. My baby is spelled a different way, but but it's traditional. It's classic, right? Timeless.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Hans
Very nice.
Klosen says, "No dig. All smart people have glasses through history.
Every last one of them.
Yes.
Maybe."
Simon Birch saying, just wondering, why did TRC stop selling Wowos? Simon, that is a long, drawn-out process. So TRC Europe still has Wowos available on the website. Cleanandshiny.co.uk still has some Wowos, I think, on their website.
We've explained
Basically, we already said this last time, but basically,
didn't work out.
COVID happened, and it just wasn't going to work out to do a restock and a reorder because of all the issues within COVID. And the company changed hands, and there, a whole bunch of stuff happened all after that. So it just
let it go.
Yeah.
had to let it
We're in a good
fly
spot
away.
now, but that's not to say the products aren't good. They
And you
were
can
really
go on
good.
their website and still buy products.
If you love them, you'll let them go.
That's right.
That's what
Yeah.
they say, right? Something like that. One last question here before we jump to break, and that's Fazal says, "What's up, guys? Y'all killing me with these Pop-Tarts on display. I'm here fasting for 30 days."
Oh, no, Fazal.
Sorry,
I'm
Fazal.
so sorry about
I'm sorry,
that.
bud.
That's all right.
I'll eat one in your favor here on this break. So here after these few brief messages, we'll be able to come back, answer more of your detailing questions. So make sure you write a few down, right? Just in case you got something that pops into your head. So with that said, enjoy, and we'll see you here in just a few minutes.
Holy cow! Wow! Dane, that was amazing! Dane, I didn't know you could do any of that stuff. Neither did I. Wow! Well, now that you're an actual bartender,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe whip us up some signature cocktails.
yeah.
I mean,
Dane, do it!
I mean, it's my first day, but let me see what I can whip up. Nice. Oh! What? Jeez, Dane! What? Oh my God! Wow, Dane! For being your first day, it's pretty amazing. Looking for feedback. Let me know what you think.
Oh my God. Stuff smells amazing.
Good, all right.
Well, Levi, Dane, cheers, man.
Cheers.
Nice.
Bottoms up. Thanks, Dane. Oh my God! God, why are you spitting my drink up? I worked hard on that. What is in it? Is that polymers?
My mouth is encapsulating.
Why would you even know what polymers taste like?
Tastes like chemicals. Did you feed us chemicals?
What did you put in this?
Oh.
I made you a nice drink. Oh. These are supposed to be. Oh, guys, that's my car. What? You hit my car. God, guys, if you didn't want the drinks, you could have just given them back to me or something.
Dane.
Are you seeing that shine over there? On the car.
Oh my God. Dane, what did you put in that stuff?
What, in your drinks?
Yeah.
Some water and some Absolute.
Absolute vodka?
No? PNS Double Black Absolute Rinseless. What? Wait a minute. Are you trying to poison us?
Dane, did you just make us drink rinseless water?
No, definitely didn't do that.
Absolute Rinseless Wash is not for oral or suppository consumption.
Looks pretty good.
It does, however, leave a hell of a clean and smooth surface on your vehicle.
Wow.
PNS Absolute Rinseless Wash. Mix responsibly.
Is that something? I mean, it's pretty good. I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm kind of liking this.
Yeah.
So just don't drink it.
No.
Yeah, let's make sure we don't drink it for the future.
But do put it on cars.
Yeah, it's good. It's for cars.
Put it on a car. Okay.
Not inside yet.
Yo, good day, guys. We are counting down the days to TRCMA 2023, April 3rd through the 6th. It's going to be an amazing virtual event with suppliers and vendors from all over the world, including yours truly, RotaFest, highlighting some of the latest and greatest in our software.
And free hot dogs.
No, It's a virtual event. How can you have free hot dogs at a virtual event?
Okay, so all online.
Online.
Tons of different vendors, IK, Rupes, PNS, Buff and Shine Flex,
Exactly.
Road FS.
Exactly.
But free pony rides.
No, it is a virtual event. No pony rides.
Okay, no pony
hot
rides.
dogs.
So, okay.
No free Coke or
So-
Pepsi in Levi's case.
Pepsi, Diet Pepsi. April 3rd through the 6th, online,
Yes.
virtual TRCMA 2023.
You got it.
And no clowns.
No clowns.
Oh, well, maybe 2.
maybe 2.
See you
We'll
there.
be there.
Do not miss it.
See ya. You're a clown.
TRCMA is going to be lots of fun.
Hello, and welcome to Q&A Thursday, second half edition. That's right, we're in the second half. Now things get a little bit wacky, as if they hadn't already. So we got lots of questions. We're building them up. Guys, keep them coming. We appreciate it. And anything to add before we get back to
I
these
found those
comments?
French toast sticks on Schwann's website. They're going to
Okay.
be changing their name to Yellow.
Okay.
The sticks or the company?
YELLOH.
As in yellow.
Yep, and they are still doing it. 70 years later, they're still going strong with frozen food delivery.
So what
With
is
those
it-
French
is there-
toast sticks, they don't say the quantity, but they are $6.50 for a box.
No, these were a bag back in the day. It was like a giant bag. This is a
Yeah,
box.
I remember that.
Yeah,
So how much?
Probably-
How
you
much is
could
it?
get
How much is the
$20 worth.
subscription?
you just place your order. You just pick and choose what you want, and they'll deliver it to your house.
more
You
subscriptions.
order it all online.
Swings by.
Yeah, you
Okay.
could just go through and build everything you want. So,
Yeah.
kind of just like using Instacart or any of those grocery apps. You're just
I guess so.
ordering your food to have them deliver it. So,
Right on.
Stefan Mashaj says, is G. Davis still alive? Why is he ghosting us? So G. Davis did reach out to me last week to let me know that he was going to be ghosting us
Oh,
because he is going in for some surgery on his elbow.
okay.
Those
But
of you
he's
know,
okay.
he did tear tore his elbow, so he's going back in for Tommy John surgery again. And so we wish him a speedy recovery.
Absolutely.
Happens
yeah.
from throwing all those good jokes at us.
Yep, that's what happens sometimes.
Yeah.
You throw them burners.
Need
that's
a break.
That's what happens. So
Joshua McKay says, "What's up, fellas? What's your favorite spray sealant, not bead maker?" What's
You
that
want
supposed to
something
mean,
different.
Joshua McKay?
I bet he already uses bead maker. He's like, I know what that
Bead
is. I'm
maker.
good with it, but I want to try something else.
Thanks from the deep south, Miami, Florida. I'll give him a pass there on that being somewhat of the deep south. It's still not like San Diego or LA.
not compared to San Diego or LA.
Right.
That's
the fan
true
boats are
deep south.
the fan boats are way better over there on the west
Well,
coast.
he's enjoying some high humidity.
Yeah,
so
so's the
what?
croc hunting.
But yeah. Honestly, crocodiles everywhere in LA, right? I mean, all those, LA canals are just full of them. It's just insane. Frog gigging
Especially
too.
especially the canals.
the canals.
Yeah.
So,
what would you
favorite
recommend?
sealant besides, just not bead maker. Man, it's tough.
Beadmaker's the easiest. We will say
Yeah.
though that CTV3 is wicked.
It's popular choice.
Parla is wicked.
Parla's lovely.
SOO2 is wicked. All those work great. They're all wonderful sealants. And, I mean, Diamond Quick Body
Yeah, that
is another
one's,
one that's just a beast. So
Yeah, you wanna try
they're
something a
all,
little different.
those are all simple. So everything we sell is one of our favorites. So
Yeah, I mean,
I know that's such a disappointing answer, but it's the truth. We wouldn't carry it if it wasn't.
Yeah, every sealant has its own kind of unique look, feel.
It's like, what
wipe
flavor
off.
are you looking for?
Yeah, it just kind of depends on what you're into and what you're looking for. But I mean, we've had some pretty crazy ones in the past. You remember what was Crystal
Sealant
Crystal
was
Sealant was pretty
That
That
wild.
was a
stuff
monster.
was like concrete once
yeah.
it went on. That was
So
nuts.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard. Beadmaker is one of our favorites. I mean, just it's never let us down.
Yeah.
But there's other great ones that we have here that do last longer than Beadmaker, and they're worth checking out. And I'm sure there's going to be some new stuff coming down the pipeline. But I've
What if
already
they did
said
some,
too
like,
much.
Easy code or something. You could just make it really
Now,
simple.
Easy Coat's easy also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Gorecki, I have a question about Absolute.
Yeah.
I mixed up 5 gallons of Absolute, the standard 256-1 dilution, and performed a rinseless wash using 2 purple Minx towels. He then goes on to say many, many things. But we're going to move on to the next question.
All
Glossy
right.
Bear saying, does Clarity Cream have cerium oxide in it like CarPro Ceraglass? I don't know the answer to that one, buddy. Sorry. Ryan Rigdon saying, FYI, stained glass coloring is in the glass, not on the surface. Thank you, Ryan. But I just know
point.
that sometimes there's some cheap glass that people use for
Fake
art
stained
projects
glass
and things
where
like
it's
that
just got
that
a
are
little glaze on top.
not really in the glass.
I still
but-
think that you can change the way that the outside surface of that glass looks, which could impact the
Yeah.
way visually the color
Possibly,
is perceived,
yeah.
right? You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's got to be something there, but who knows? Again, I'm not
Well,
a
it's always
glass
the glass is
professional.
always textured, so you definitely don't want to level that
I just
out,
work here.
but-
All right, John, we have a lot there to
Wow.
unfold.
So John says rotating between the two to allow the
Horrifying
encapsulation
profile
magic to
picture.
happen. After was complete, the water in the bucket was dirty, but not as dirty as I thought it would have been. So I pre-washed the towels in another bucket with some PNS Pearl, and the amount of dirt released was amazing. My question is, why didn't the Minx towels release all the dirt while in the Absolute solution?
Well,
Sure.
I mean,
I don't know how to unpack all that,
I'm
John.
I'm trying to think.
So
of mix
use-
5 gallons
mix
of
it up.
Absolute.
Soak the
Yeah.
towels, wash the car, dump the towels, rinse the towels, put them back in Were they 2 buckets of Absolute?
Was it? Yeah, or just was it?
Was
just
it a bucket
one?
of Absolute and water? So, and then pre-wash the towels in another bucket with some Pearl, and a lot of dirt came out of the towels. That would tell me that the dirt was in the towels,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I'm
So,
honestly.
That's a hard one to answer there, John.
It's
I don't know.
Friday Eve right now. My brain
Yeah,
is
your brain is
not
not
working at
functioning.
that particular
Yeah,
level.
sorry,
right now.
man. Grand Hotry, day 93. Anthony's take and bake pizza, personal pizza, goose jerky, spy balloon rides, and home hand polishing cleaning service.
nice.
So I did have to. I was cleaning cleaning out the fridges.
Okay.
I had to get Dane's salad and breadsticks
You had to
from
toss
Olive
it.
Garden.
Breadsticks? What?
I had to put that on his desk.
You didn't toss it.
No, I handed
it was
it
a
to him.
salad from Costco. It's brand new.
And then I
I
had
have
to
a salad
get
and a
your
soda,
goose
and
jerky out of the fridge.
Where'd you put it?
I handed it to you.
Oh, I put it back in the other fridge.
Yeah, that's all I was asking
Yeah,
for.
no,
was
my
put it in
goose
the fridge.
jerky is. That is.
But you were like, nobody touched this goose jerky.
No,
and I was
nobody
like, well, I
touched
need
that.
it out of the fridge. So I still grabbed it.
No, yeah, that is sacred, and so I don't want that to be touched.
Hmm.
Grant Hotry says, tip number 056, to remove the stickiness of French toast human fingers, use the Straight Optimum Power Clean for super clean results.
Yikes.
Okay. Dice Details, afternoon. Any thoughts on superior products? Cherry foam.
Cherry foam.
Superior products.
Don't know that one.
Have not used it. Couldn't say.
Haven't used it.
Sorry, Dice, we have not used it. Grant says, please like, share, and sub all TRC media so my family doesn't get turned into any other breakfast items.
Yeah.
They already got turned into French toast.
No, that was sausages.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Breakfast
Where do you also
sausages.
think where that goose jerky came from?
Yeah.
Are you related to any
Not
geese,
geese.
Grant?
Not
No.
geese.
It's not geese stain. Glenn Dennis says, hello all, and then Woo J says, how we doing, fellas? Quick question. Is there any reason why you would choose Green Star over Power Clean or vice versa? Thank you. Kind regards. I would say, in general, I think Power Clean is still a stronger chemical in comparison to Green Star. Green Star is not very far behind. They are both alkaline cleaners. But I would say that Green Star is more gentle on your skin, and not that you should get it on your skin. In my experience, I'm just saying, whenever I've used Green Star, it felt like it was something about it just felt safer, and I didn't look.
It is kind of technical.
I think there is
Power
something
Clean
in it.
for a number of years was the safest degreaser, all-purpose cleaner on the planet. But Green Star has made KCX has made some huge changes to the Green Star lineup, and that was one of the things they touted this year was their green, literally their sustainability with the product being safer, easier on the environment, safer for yourself, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
Not that you should think you
Not a
should be
bad
spraying
thing.
these thick chemicals on your skin.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that in my experience where I've gotten it on me or things like that, I didn't feel like it's harmful as maybe something like Power Clean would be. Not to say that Power Clean is harmful. It is safe.
You'll
But
get itchy.
yeah, it's just it's kind of, they're very similar though, and it's kind
Very.
of whatever you have on hand, whatever you want to use, go for it. I still have a gallon of Power Clean I'm still trying to burn through at my house, but I also have Green Star, so I'll use them as needed, in whatever shape or form I like.
Yeah.
Daytona Wallace says, "What does the number?"
We already answered that
Oh,
one.
yeah, we did that.
Yep.
Hugo, could you check out the Built Hamburger blue microfiber towel? I think it's genius. Extremely short pile, no drag with normally grabby products. Would be great if TRC carried such a towel. Let me look it up here.
Why do I get the feeling
Built
we
Hamburger.
already have something that probably...
Yeah, Hugo, we make over 150 different types of microfiber towels, so it wouldn't
of different
surprise me.
towels.
While Levi looks that up, Kyle Thomas says, "Random question. What is your favorite slip-on tennis shoe for detailing?" Ooh, that's a good question.
Mine are the,
Slip-on.
I like using my Brooks Ghosts.
Yep.
Is that a
They're just
slip-
not tied.
Is that a
I just-
slip-on?
no. I
Mine are
just slip
tied
my-
and I slip my foot right in them.
I just slip my foot in. Oh,
So-
I keep mine open so that I
So,
can do
but
that.
when I read that, I hear slip-on. My brain goes to actual slip-on.
Right.
shoe.
And I've never actually owned a pair of slip-on tennis shoes.
I haven't.
Yeah. No, I have Crocs, but I don't have like a non-tieable shoe
Yeah.
Yeah.
outside of Crocs.
Do you have any black Velcro sport shoes?
Well, okay, that's
Ooh,
not true.
nice.
The other non-tieable shoes I have are like dress shoes, but that doesn't really count.
So they have a large microfiber buffing cloth, 60 by 40.
Kyle, I have no idea. Give me, if you're saying it's like a normal shoe with laces on it, I'll throw you some answers there. But you're really throwing me off with that slip-on.
So what are you finding
Text
out about
there.
Hugo Firefly's question here?
That they only carry one type of towel, and it's basically a car wash towel. It's like our blue car wash towel.
So it's similar to any of our Edgeless 245, Edgeless 300, Edgeless
it's our
365.
blue car wash towel.
But I'm saying in terms of pile length, you're in that ballpark.
Maybe. I'm checking to see if there's any other microfiber that they have in other spots.
Does it have a
But I don't see
specific
anything.
name? You're just saying blue microfiber towel,
Yeah,
which makes
it
it kind of
literally
broad,
says
but if
they're
it's the only
blue
thing they have.
microfiber. So, yeah, you can, Hugo, we have what we call our car wash towels. It's
Yeah.
basically the exact same thing.
You can even get blue
these
if
are
you
a
want.
40 by 60 centimeter size, which that's, I'm assuming, 16 by 24. So
27, I thought. Oh, no, that was
yeah,
a
or
spa towel.
27, but still, that's about that same size. Searching microfiber on the Built Hamburger website, and we'll see what it says. And there it says, and just check the accessories. So,
So that blue towel was the only thing you saw. So
literally
that's
the
only thing we have to compare
only
against.
thing I see on their website. So,
We definitely have towels that are
yeah, I'll
in
show
that
you.
ballpark, though. Yeah, that just looks like like any one of our Terry style microfiber towels.
Which is what I'm saying,
So
the car wash
if
towel.
you're looking at Edgeless 245, that's like an edgeless version of that.
Yeah,
Edgeless 300.
it's- however,
edgeless
it's a
version of that.
70-30 blend.
Okay, now that's notable.
But yeah,
But
No,
our
yeah,
edgeless
good.
our edgeless series are 70.
yeah, our 365s.
Yeah.
300s.
So edgeless 365 would be a really good comparable towel in terms of performance.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Tyler saying that you'll be watching Hans Aldeloop Polestar 10-1. Nice.
And I'm on to the next page. Where am I? Okay.
Hugo says Polestar shouldn't be used neat. Has to be diluted 1 to 5, 1 to 20. Good advice.
Yep.
And then Brian, getting ready to do a full paint correction. In your opinion, how do guys feel about that new cordless Rupes polisher? It's awesome.
Yeah, it's
That
amazing.
HLR
They know what they're
is-
doing.
That HLR 75. Not only is it powerful, but yeah, the fact that it's cordless
Once
is
you
insane.
get used to the ergonomics of it, it becomes a very nice machine to use.
Yeah.
Glenn Davis says, I've been using Polestar at 5-1 with good results. Yep. Use Polestar at 10-1, says Umberto. Daytona Wallace says, what's the most likely reason for pad stall while polishing?
Pressure.
Usually pressure, bad angle, not knowing the angle that you're at. Sometimes you may not think that your pad's angled, and it actually is. And yeah, pressure on that angle. There's quite a few different things. Could also be the way the panel is, because it's a combination of everything: pressure, angle, and position. And
More often than not, though, it is pressure.
yeah.
Usually.
What parts are those?
Well, Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts. Those. These are unfrosted Pop-Tarts, and they are delicious. I actually had one on the break very quickly, and I will say it has a little bit of a bitterness to it, right? That
Because you're missing the sweet from the
because
frosting.
you get the sweet from the frosting, but I love the cakiness of just the rawness itself.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like raw cake.
Well, you know what they say, eating raw food, much healthier for you. And I think this qualifies.
I don't know if that
because
is
it's a
quite
raw,
the same.
Pretty sure a lot of
raw
people get
Pop-Tarts.
sick every year from eating raw things they shouldn't.
Really sick.
Big those poke bowls, that's a big thing.
I mean,
lot of
I'm a
raw
fan of
food.
sushi and stuff,
They
but
like that
that's
raw,
still...
raw life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to cook all the ingredient and all the vegetable, all the vitamins and things out of the.
Because that's how that works.
You know, so I know that's why you're a big fan of that, because you get 3 B
nutrients.
vitamins in
Trust
that.
the experts, kids.
Three different B vitamin sources in these Pop-Tarts.
Can't miss with these.
That's all.
Oh, boy.
Alex saying, looking forward to the hot salsa talk and queso chats with just Josh.
Just Josh.
And then Kaywood, hey gang, I do plan on getting wet under the cars. What product would you recommend to help with eliminating salt?
There's some options.
Degreasers work great. All-purpose cleaners work great. A lot of those are designed to remove the salt from the surface. The key is just wash, and water will absolutely emulsify a lot of that. The biggest thing is get it off. Yeah.
Yeah, you could foam. You can foam if you have a pressure washer. You can foam underneath there. You can foam underneath there. Let it soak. Clean it off. Yeah, you just need to disrupt it. Is what you need to do.
Agitate it.
So Ryan says, looking forward to TRCMA, gents, with all of his bottles lined up, ready for
look
the
at
show as
that.
well, right?
Spotless ride.
He says used Breakbuster, or a different guy said, Rodney says use Breakbuster straight in a foam trigger, like you guys said, and it works. Just think it is too much product, a bit of a waste to use too much product per tire. But next time trying 5-to-1, just using 5 ounce.
All right.
Yeah, do it, man.
Good luck,
See
man.
what happens.
Certainly can.
Alex says, gifted some lavender eaglettes to some friends and families for glasses, and they are obsessed.
Eaglets.
That's
Awesome.
the way to do it, Alex.
Those are
Love.
overkill, but in the best way.
Spreading those eagles, man.
Yeah. Kevin says, as someone who has fallen for Levi 15 discount code joke many times, I checked the beard struggle. It works.
Oh my gosh, it does.
Please continue to go and
Got 'em.
purchase some items from the beard struggle. He says it still does not work on move bumpers, though. I think that's because that one is TRC 15
Yeah.
or TRC 10, I think,
I
is
think
the
there's a
actual code.
pretty
for that one.
substantial
Did you end
cost
up getting him the
difference between
final
those two products.
move the final shots, being an ambassador, showing the final product of the bumper?
I
Yes,
haven't
the move
finished my
bumper
bumper yet.
insulation.
I need to finish that bumper.
I don't know. I disagree. I think it looks very finished.
Not finished, Dane.
Finished from the
Still got parts in my
plane of
garage. I got to
existence.
weld onto it. Glenn Dennis
like it
saying, I was
died.
just literally typing a question about air compressors. Lol. And then Rodri saying, but still sticking with Breakbuster, best wheel and tire cleaner, iconic smell and color and cleaning power is the best. There you go. And Glenn, what's a good compressor for doing wet, dry sanders?
We talked
so we
about
just
that,
talked
kinda.
about that, Glenn. The other thing you can do is if you're willing to spend some money, I really love the Quincy's. I think they're a great machine. So, all right. Flak Pyro, what kind of durability are you guys getting out of that KCX S002 on average? 6 months.
Ballpark.
9 to 6
more
months.
than-
Just
more than
depends.
6,
Just depends
but
on
yeah.
your weather, depends on your washing, depends on
And the prep, too.
the prep, everything.
Prep is
So,
important.
They do have their prep spray, their PPS spray that you can spray to prep before SO2 just to get the most out of it. Rodney says, in PNS Express, interior cleaner is my favorite. Never switching.
People love
After
that
trying
stuff.
over 5 interior cleaners, it's still his favorite. On a side note, he also loves Beadmaker.
So one
can't
thing
go
I like
wrong.
that I'm really enjoying is Cockpit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the off-road products version. It's the PNS off-road version
Yeah.
of Express. Love the smell.
The smell's good. It's
Changes
intoxicatingly
it.
good.
Changes it completely.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
also stronger.
It is
technically.
stronger, and you can dilute it 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Or 2-to-1 even, because you can dilute Express 1-to-1.
Well, it's designed to get rid of all that grime.
Yeah.
Right? That's what it's
Dirty
for.
jobs.
Yeah. It smells amazing.
Yeah.
Kimberly MC
Kim.
says, grabbing a cold brew coffee with vanilla cold foam to get me to the finish line. That sounds
You're gonna make
really-
it, Kim. You're gonna make it.
I need that right now. My eyes are literally like,
Eat more Pop-Tarts.
I already
Yeah,
had
that'll
one.
solve it.
It's like 380 calories, Levi. Yeah, it gets up there. Jeez.
The Roddery saying, I wanted one of my strawberry Pop-Tarts, but I just found out I ran out. Dang it. It's a bummer, man. And Stefan says, Jimmy, Dane, Andy would love if you made behind-the-scenes videos on how you go about doing those lovely bumper cam shots. Do you have a volunteer hanging off the boot to follow a car holding a gimbal? Thanks. Yes. So Jimmy.
Mix.
We'll just say this. Jimmy's the man when it comes to doing rollers.
You know what helps? Having a minivan with sliding doors and you can get the camera out there nice and low.
Yeah.
But if that fails, you can go out the back of a hatchback or a wagon, SUV, anything that's got just a wide open hatch in the back. Strap yourself in for safety. But your mileage may vary. Be safe out there.
Yeah. Jimmy's done all those and he's been amazing at it. So Rodri says, Kimberly, that coffee sounds so good. I love vanilla chai lattes, also a regular chai latte. Ron says, congratulations, Tyler, for having a baby.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Ron.
Yep.
Then Martin saying, absolute in a shaker. That's the way to do it. Reality, yeah. And then Carly says, and then Martin says, Pina absolute. Carly says, Fazal, Ramadan Mubarak. Very nice. Carly pop in there. Let Fazal know that. Chris Cross, what are your guys' thoughts on a two-step touchless wash, i.e. low pH then high pH neutralizer? This would allow the static cling of the dirt to be rinsed off and get you 90%, beadmaker the rest. You could totally do that. That's most of the time what they are, to get that clean.
Yeah.
So, Rotary, how do I convince people to get their car detailed by me? Also, when people want their car detailed by me, how do I get them to bring their car in quick when the hopeful customers and want to be done?
Perhaps we try rephrasing that.
How do I convince people to get their car detailed by me? First question. All right. So
Chloroform.
that could work.
Get them in a chair, tie them down,
Oh,
and say, and then use the force on them.
Yeah.
Say, you want me to detail your car.
I want you to detail my car.
And then that's it.
So
Then-
here's what always helps. So like right now, I'm literally, I have to do this. I have to make a post on Facebook, letting people know that I am free again.
Yeah.
And I have an open availability on my schedule to detail cars. I'm going to make a post and just say, it's that time of the year again, folks. My schedule's open.
Let's do this.
Message me. Let's get your car cleaned. And it works because I do it on my personal one because a lot of friends and family see that and they go, get me. I used to do this on my business account and I used to do it in my personal page too, same way, to just get people to answer and ask and get folks talking about it. The other thing I would do is I would tag people and I would post it on their personal pages when they would get their car detailed. And I'd just say, hey, thanks for bringing your car in. I hope you enjoy your clean car. Their friends and family would see that, and it would be the easiest way to get a lot of folks to start looking into getting their car detailed, because when their friends and family see that they got their car cleaned, all of a sudden they go, ooh, who'd you have it done by? And then they'd say, oh, so-and-so. And then they would reach out. And that was the best way I could get that word of mouth, because you have to generate that word of mouth. The clientele, that's the easiest way to get them. So that's what I would do. Then, second, how do I get them to bring their car in quick when the hopeful customers and want to be done? That is very hard to describe. But I tell people, look, I only work on the weekends. So you're only going to, you drop it off and you do the car that weekend. And that's it. And I just have to explain it to people that way. And they have to understand. I've had folks that go, I can't do that. I can't drop it off for a weekend, or I can't be without a car for a weekend. Sorry. And I just say that's not a problem. Just so you know, that's the only thing I do. And here's a friend of mine who has a shop that works during the week, and he can take it for one day and get it done and take care of you. But for me, I can't do that. So I'm just honest with the customers to let them know what my abilities are, and that's the best you can do. There are people that if they want you to do their car, they will wait for you. If they don't want you to do their car and they just want to get their car clean, sometimes I just look at it and go, yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to do that. If they were really pushing me to try and get their car clean, then I don't worry about it. So
Well, I was going to point out, in addition to what you were saying about, the post about the person on Facebook, a lot of people don't have detailing front of mind. You guys are in a world where you're seeing this stuff regularly. You're thinking about it. The average person isn't thinking about detailing. They may be aware of it, but they're not thinking about it. So it's really never front of mind. So doing this stuff, it's new to a lot of those people as, something that pops up in their feed. They go,
something they never thought
that's
of.
a thing. That you can do that. Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yep.
And it's just, it's okay to be prolific.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fire break
all
videos.
saying back, thanks to Carly. And then Rotary saying fire break videos. Thanks, man. We appreciate that. Alex, new products tab on the TRC site is looking fresh. Sign up for that newsletter, folks. Yeah.
Sure is.
And then Fazal answering Carly back. And then Han saying G. Davis played too much whack-a-mole, I guess. Yep. And then Jeff C., I received some Diamond Quick Body from Diamond ProTech and our friend Tony. Going to give it a try soon. Couple sprays per panel or mist over entire surface, pearl for wipe off. So I just did this the other day on Carly's car, I did the whole car in Quick Body. And it is temperature dependent. So like right now, probably not a good time to go out and put it on the car.
Not today.
But same thing, Jeff, shake it up. One spray per panel. It acts like OptiSeal, but it dries much faster. So what I found was I could do a spritz on my towel, spritz on the panel, wipe the panel down. I got a second towel, went over and wiped up all the rest, because if I left a high spot, it would stay on the surface.
Yeah.
So I'd wipe it with a second, and that's it. Move on to the next one. Spray it on, wipe it off. It was that easy. The second towel really helped. Having a longer pile towel for the second wipe-off towel was a little easier doing that. But you could, if you're fast enough, hit a couple panels, wipe it all off kind of thing. So,
Okay.
And then go back over it if you do have a high spot. If you see it, wipe it off again. It's a little harder to do on a white car because you could see that stuff. Rod Ray, whenever I put bead maker in my car, it doesn't bead. What do I do? It sheets, but doesn't bead. That's because it does. It sheets. It's kind of tricky, but the reason it's called bead maker is when you spray that first application of bead maker, it gets to a point where it does start to bead and then run off, and that is when you then wipe the product off the surface.
Just try like taking your hose and just misting some water
That
onto
too.
it, or just waiting for it to rain. I mean, you're gonna see beads. The only thing I can think of is maybe you didn't prep it, or maybe there's something else on the car right now where a bead maker's not sticking to it and allowing it to do its thing.
Prep goes a long way.
So, yeah, I don't know. Try a couple different methods there. I think that you'll eventually find something that works.
Sure.
Stefan says, if China were to... oh, my gosh, okay. Would that disrupt the ship journey from South Korea to your West Coast?
I mean, physically, yes, but at the same time, like hypotheticals like that, we carry a lot of product here on site. So it's not something that's going to disrupt us like on the day of it, hypothetical scenario. So,
and with a smile on his face in his picture, he says, TRC towels could become collector's items. What are you trying to say here?
What are
you trying to say here?
I think he's single-handedly like trying to make something manifest something.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Oh, yeah.
Dice saying, what would you recommend to shine and protect the interior? I've heard Top Star's pretty good.
Top Star's great.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good.
Yep.
And then Chris Cross saying, and love hanging with the guys. I wish I wasn't working to pay better attention, but I'll just have to watch the replay.
That's okay,
Thanks, Chris.
Cross.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. Are we on page 2 or 3? Let's see. Ooh, we're on page 1 now.
Wow,
Holy
already?
cow.
Nice.
So we got 30 minutes to go.
Caught
Hans
up. Guys,
Cousins
where are
says
those questions at?
You have a knot tie slip-on shoe, Dane. It's yellow and fluffy. Oh yeah, we
That's
have
right.
one.
He got us those fake
I
clogs.
still wear mine. I love them.
Those are super cushy.
clogs.
They were nice.
They're amazing.
They have absolutely no arch support, but that's okay.
Larry Singleton says, y'all to hit that thumbs up button. It takes 4 seconds to leave a live chat and come back.
That's right. Thank you,
go.
Larry.
Thank you, Larry.
Tell him. Then Hugo says, which TRC towel glides the best across the paint with BE? Bead maker or other spray sealant detailers. That is the FTW.
Yeah, easy.
That's our
FTW
towel
is
for that.
Freaking tastic.
Bill's the best for sure.
Yep. Han says, Schwab, I have the one, and they need to kill me before it's lent out. A very powerful machine.
Oh my god.
I have one.
God.
Han's always taking it to that.
That's he's talking about that
level.
HLR 75.
Oh, yes. Yeah. That's
They'll
right.
have to kill me.
Yeah.
And then Rye Guy says, Poke Bowls are my jam. Love them. I'm all about them Poke Bowls
are-
made of Pop-Tarts.
I'm sure we can make you something.
Just
very
raw
raw
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts
Some Pope bowls.
on a bed of
Papa
Rice
Bowls, Papa
Krispies,
Bowls.
right?
Yeah.
It's like a cereal. It's like a breakfast poke bowl.
Like, sir, that's not what that is. Yeah, you just said you don't cook it.
Well,
so it's
instead of putting
easy.
soy sauce, we do syrup. Just
I
syrup.
remember the first time somebody asked me if I wanted to go get Pokeballs, and I thought they were talking about Pokeballs from like Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I was so confused because I thought, what isn't that like years ago? Why are we still talking about this?
Yeah.
But no, I was very confused when I arrived.
Okay, bowl.
Pop balls.
Larry says you can click like and stay on the chat. And then Ron says, not on the phone. And they said, I'm on my laptop. I'm always on the phone. Blah, blah,
boy.
blah. Thank you, boys. Then Ron saying, where's Dane's Tire Guy?
Even I don't know.
Dane's Tire Guy could have helped Anthony out this morning on his drive in.
Anthony, you need to
Them
get
tires
yourself
on
some
it.
traction,
Yeah.
my friend.
No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Throw a sandbag in
I
the
don't
trunk.
like to pointlessly spend my money on tires when I don't need them.
Just love good traction. Yes, I do.
Spend your money on tires when you don't need them.
I did need them though. That was literally bad.
Yes, I'm sure.
What?
I'm sure it's not.
as
It's
bad
not.
as
It's
the
not. It's
Miatas.
not 10-year-old autocross tires
It's
driving in
not.
the snow, and I made it.
You did.
I'm sorry. It's
Nothing bad
irresponsible
happened.
to drive on bad tires. Period.
I made it. Right. I mean, it's
What's fun is
responsible-
those tires that he got taken off. They put right back up and sold these used tires. They're like, here you go. Nothing
Yeah,
wrong with it.
there's
We just told
places
the
that
guy
sell
he
like
needed new
used ones
tires
with-
and he bought them.
Well, that one had a huge.
That's all right. They patched it. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
It's fixed.
It's a $300 tire now.
Yeah, it's fixed.
It's
Here
fine.
we go. Hugo
fine.
Firefly says, how to knock down the express interior cleaner foaming action. It's too much for my taste. The foam gets stuck everywhere. Cut it 1-to-1 with water.
Yeah, or 2-to-1 with water.
Yeah. Rafael Roca says, to piggyback off of the GS Power Clean question, what's everyone's opinion on Simple Green and its place in detailing today?
I don't think it's a necessity. I think if you're in a pinch and you're kind of stuck, I think it's a great product, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But I just think there are better products on the
I've
market.
never thought there was anything wrong with Simple Green or Purple
Yeah.
Power, things like that. I think what's wrong with it is when people start utilizing that for anything and everything, and that becomes their new interior cleaner, right? Their
Yeah.
new
a product
gauge
that
cluster cleaner.
wasn't designed for
Yeah,
that.
like all these crazy things where I'm like, guys, do not be spraying that stuff on those delicate areas. That just not worth it, right?
But it always gets framed in a way where they're like, don't waste your money falling for those detailing products. Use this cheap stuff instead. And they're like,
Yeah,
throw it
it's
out
just
there.
the
They're
same
like,
thing
look,
with-
you don't have to
it's
waste
the same thing with
It's
like the
also
LA's
a safety issue.
The LA's awesome stuff, right? People be like, oh, it's great for everything. Clean your glass, clean your interior panels, clean your all this stuff.
In the
And-
right hand, sure, but you can do a lot of damage if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, if you understand dilutions, if you understand all of that, then yeah, I'm sure you could probably get away with
Sure.
it. But I think there's a lot of people who just use them improperly. But my rule has always been for something like Simple Green or Purple Power or anything like that, if it's the undercarriage of a vehicle, absolutely have
yeah,
at
the
it, right? If it's the
Sure,
wheel wells,
degreasing a motor,
if it's
whatever.
the wheel wells, sure, have at it. Or it's a motor. If it's anything like that, sure.
Especially on a product that you're going to be using a lot of, and if you can
Yeah.
get it at an inexpensive
Yeah.
price,
Yeah.
go for it.
It's fine.
No
I
reason
mean,
to feel bad about
yeah,
that.
those things that's fine to use for that. I mean, I used to use Purple Power when I did like undercarriage, details. I used to use the foaming tip one because it kind of clung to things so easily.
Sure.
And I could rinse everything. But nowadays, I mean, I'm so spoiled with all the other chemicals I have that are just designed to do a better job for that kind of stuff. I just end up using those. But if you're looking to save money, it's not a bad thing. Just don't
Especially
go.
on a high volume product.
Just don't go start. Don't. I just don't want to see you being like, yep, going to give my 2021 BMW M3 an interior detail today. Got Purple Power on the doors for a quick maintenance clean.
Straight.
Yeah, straight. I'm going to be like, what are you doing?
Or the sad part where somebody thinks they're saving a ton of money because they're like fooled into, the cost per ounce or something like this kind of situation where they lay it out like, look how much you're saving by doing this. And then you don't use a product enough for it to be a problem cost-wise, like it's going to stretch out for a year or something. You're
even
fine.
if let's say they grab the bottle with the foaming tip, and they're going to clean their interior. What they don't realize is that should be diluted 30-to-1 to even touch that interior surface.
Yeah.
Which means you're going to save even more money.
Yeah.
If you dilute that 30-to-1.
Yeah.
But most people don't, and they just go straight into it because there's nothing on the bottle that tells you not to do that.
Well,
So-
Right, because it's general
Because
purpose.
I mean, when you look at the recommendations,
great for
it's
floors.
like great for cleaning concrete.
Yeah.
Great for cleaning up, mold
Grout.
and scrout.
So if you
and
fry the
it's-
letters off of your window buttons, they're not going to be like, well, we didn't say you could do that.
It's all these things that are not like intricate, detailing things, right? And also, whenever you're spraying that stuff, if your interior or whatever you're spraying on had any bit of protection on it, that's gone in a second. I mean, especially at full strength, it's eating through anything.
There's
So-
detailing hacks, and then there's detailing hacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alex Dewar says, Dane hooks Callie's leashes on his belt loops to stay OSHA compliant in his Japanese vans when helping with rollers.
Heck yeah.
It's true. It's true.
Hugo saying, use the forced on them.
Use the force.
Use the forced. Oh, my eyes. And Stefan saying, let's talk about Andy's mysterious new Ritzeless goodies.
Still trying, huh?
Andy's new rinseless
Andy's
goodies.
rinseless.
I don't think they're so mysterious
Yeah, you
anymore.
can. I mean, like we said, you can go wander around and have a look-see and stuff.
Flack Tokyo says, was that what they say? Flack
Pyro.
It's Flag Pyro.
Flack Tokyo says, does Diamond Quick Body harden like can coat, or is it more of a traditional sealant?
No, it hardened. Like if you're thinking of it hardening on the surface,
Sure.
like it'll harden. But if you mean like spray it on and watch it harden, don't do that because it will harden.
That's bad.
Spray it, wipe it off.
Jojo Cam Daddy says,
Crawdaddy.
oh, sorry, my eyes. It's Thursday Eve. Friday Eve, sorry.
glasses.
Hey there, fellers. Have you watched the Dr. G Auto Geek video where he talks about some high concentrate O&R mixtures? Have you guys watched that video yet? Thoughts? We have not watched it. We've
Somebody asked that like a week or two ago.
Everybody told us to watch it because he had some pretty crazy dilutions in there for O&R. We need to see it, and then we will come back to you. And
Well,
let you
he'll
know
be
what
here
we
next
think.
week.
I was
so
going to
we'll
say,
talk-
we
Or
could
he'll
just
be
talk
here
to him
next
about
week,
it.
He's gonna
so
be here
we'll
next
just
week.
Literally
Last
asked that during
to
his
him.
segment, and
Yeah.
that's a perfect opportunity to see it.
I always want to make it a note that you guys are getting Dr. G. Dr. G
On
doesn't,
Thursday.
doesn't leave for anything.
He's on
And-
Thursday afternoon.
and he is coming to
next
us.
Thursday
which
afternoon. Dr. G will be here.
We didn't know that was ever going to happen.
Kind
so
of
it's
impressive.
Pretty impressive. Hugo Fireflies says sheet maker would be a great name. Ooh, there's already a product out there called that. Jojo Cam Daddy says, I'm testing out 6 ounces of O&R to 1 gallon of water as a granite and stainless wipe down.
Oh.
I don't know. Seems like a typical mixture of Absolute is better. Use whatever you
I
want.
mean, on granted,
Yeah.
Watch what you want to watch. Yeah.
neither is going to hurt it.
David says, I'll catch the rest tomorrow, guys. Thanks for the stream. You're
Thank
welcome,
you,
David. We
David.
appreciate you
Thank
tuning
you.
in, buddy. And Rob Schodeker, Cyclone Wheel Mitt versus Green Bristle Brush.
Ooh.
You want both of them.
I mean,
Yeah, it's always good to have
if he's
both.
talking about specifically
Combo.
used on the wheel,
Yep.
Use them
but,
both.
yeah.
Have fun. Joey says, I accidentally washed my 1500 Andragos with one brown Wolfpack towel, and the wolves are all pink now. Sorry. Sorry, Joey.
You got the albino wolves
I
now.
watch my 1500s and Dragos with one. Oh no!
Well,
that's life now.
well,
It's just, this is what we
Yeah.
are. This is how we are.
we
Everything's
got some
fine.
cute wolves.
Yeah.
and they're still
sweet.
going to work. It's
Be
not like
sweet.
it changes the performance at all.
Right
Right
guy.
guy.
Go ahead.
Says, does PNS wide open work well as a potential decon or prep wash soap? Has anyone tried this yet? I can't recall what the pH level is on it. It's just a little bit higher than pH balance. I believe it was like a 7.
I think it's an 8 or 9.
It's like a 7 point
Yeah.
something or an 8. And it works great. It's got rust inhibitors built into it, which is awesome. I would say it's right in line there with just a decent maintenance soap.
And it was really designed to break down organic material like mud and dirt,
mud.
because originally it was designed for off-road stuff. It's what it's designed
UTVs
for.
and-
UTVs and dirt bikes and things. So it's designed to break down. The actives are designed for that mud
Crud.
and dirt. So
Mud in the crud. And Hilo says, what's the best product for dirty fender wells?
I mean, that would work.
well, Power Clean,
good
Green
APC.
Star, any of our APCs would work great for
Yeah,
that.
we actually have a
Forced.
full video on fender well
Literally a
cleaning.
whole fender well cleaning video that other people were like, really? You're going to do a video about fender wells?
And I did.
And you
it's
did.
great. So it's on fender well cleaning and restoration. You can check it out the Rad Come to YouTube channel.
It's like
on
4
it's
weeks
on-
ago.
It's on plastic fender wells, for example, but it worked out great.
Yeah.
Stefan says, do you guys supply towels to McKee's? Esoteric's founder has recently finally admitted he sells yours. in his recent video. Ooh.
So, short answer, we sell a towel to McKee's.
Yes.
It's a special towel. So normally what we do, Stefan, is when we have the companies come to us and say, we would love to carry your towels, we offer them what is available through our website. Of
course.
Which one do you want? Do you want FTWs? Do you want this? Do you want that? Many times they say we would like something different.
They want something unique to them.
Yeah.
So then we create a towel unique to them that is only available on their website. Mostly so that, one, it gives them the option as a company to be able to sell a towel that they're not going to find anywhere else online.
You got to get it from them if you want.
You have to get it from us. And so Esoteric, when we started doing their stuff about 5 years ago, we developed towels for them. Same thing with McKee's. We developed a towel. They sell other towels, but they said we'd like at least one towel for us. This is a type of towel we like. And so that's the one they carry. It's an orange 365.
Yeah.
Great. We've
towel.
got other companies where we've got red 365s out there. We've got a number of different versions of towels for folks. But they're only available through them. And that's to protect them so that they can create their customer base. And if there's a towel you like from them, that way you can keep buying it. We did the same with PNS on a couple of their things until, PNS finally just said, we'll just take the Rag Company towels. Yeah. Like it's easier, just easier with the way we brand stuff. And we found that with a lot of companies because originally the Rag Company was started as a private label company. We were making towels for a number of people before we became our own brand name 10 years ago. So
we had the original stuff, but other people were using our things and calling them their own things.
Yep, exactly.
So, yeah, just to be clear. But yeah, like even Obsessed Garage, like the lineup and stuff, but we've done videos about that where we literally break it down with Matt and go through the whole process. So if you're curious about that kind of stuff, yeah, it's not like it's super hidden. You got to shine a light on it. Chemical stuff can get a little wishy-washy, but yeah, no, when it comes to towels, that's there you go.
Too true, Dane.
Bam.
Joey saying, Alex Dwar, I got 10 teal eaglets that I'm specifically hoarding for myself. Everyone else can have the purple ones. And then he asked, still haven't seen Quantumania yet, you guys?
I've only heard underwhelming things. Also,
No.
Jonathan Majors getting arrested the other day probably doesn't help him at all.
He got arrested for what?
Not good stuff. Bad stuff.
How bad?
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad. What's he? Was he
Plays
another
King
movie?
the
Kang.
Conqueror.
He was Kang the
What's that?
Conqueror.
He's King the Conqueror.
I know, but what other movies was he in?
He's a
He
ton
was in
of
that
movies.
Devotion movie that was really good.
He was in Five Bloods. He
So
was
I'm guessing
in,
we won't see King the Conqueror. in
Lovecraft
potential-
Country.
Lovecraft
He was
Country was like the biggest
He's amazing
thing.
in that.
He
Yeah.
was
We won't
He's
see
in the
him
new
in-
Creed.
Yeah, he was in Creed.
He's in the new Creed.
Yeah.
I'm saying, do you think that he'll have after this arrest? Do you think he'll have a
No
future
idea.
in Marvel?
No idea. We will
Depends
see.
on how people take it, but it's going to be a while, I would
Yeah.
think, probably.
Nice.
This is like
It's like you always wonder, right? Why?
not good.
Right? And it's all the
Sad.
superheroes.
Yeah.
And you go, why? You're a superhero. Don't do this. You can't run away from this. Am I right?
It's pretty crazy because I liked him and it's just
It's really frustrating because I really
Frustrating.
enjoyed
Yeah,
his
me too.
acting and stuff.
Yeah.
But when you see people who do that, you're like,
you're like, ooh,
I don't want to support
why?
the person anymore.
All right, G Davis has entered the chat.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
I hope TRCMA includes Dane announcing his accusation of Boise's only dinosaur-themed restaurant for plus-size folks called Jurassic Pork. My kid typed this, #horrible-dad.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Oh
God.
no.
I think he's hopped up on some pain pills.
Jurassic
Oh,
Pork. That's
no.
amazing.
Oh,
And then he
no.
says, hello, Joey Belinsky.
10 out of 10 would
Creed 3.
absolutely go to
Oh
that.
lordy.
Plus size cows. Wow, that is
Joey Belinsky says, Marvel is
good.
definitely scrambling behind the scenes right now.
Oh, you bet.
Yeah.
Then Larry Singleton saying, will any product ever become the undisputed best in its category?
I mean, at any
It's hard
given
to say.
time, there's
I think
something
it's the
that
amount
might be
of-
the best, but there's always stuff ready to come in and replace it.
There's so much innovation in this industry. It's crazy how much people
Sorry,
come up with
that
ideas.
really is. I don't know.
But
Yeah.
to that point, what I would argue, and I think we all believe
Back in the
this
day,
here, is
baby diapers, best.
no matter what people may say is the best at this or that, if you have a different experience, then maybe it's not right for you. And you can like whatever you want to like, and don't let that other stuff determine how you feel about things.
Yeah.
Your own experience should be the only thing that really dictates it. But if you trust other people and you trust their judgment and it aligns with yours, then okay, fine, trust their word. But you don't have to let that be the end all be all.
I remember the day that I got me some McGuire's Gold Class wax, fresh can. Also got me a pack of baby diapers.
There's nothing like cracking open a fresh Gold Class. Am I right?
Tin
that
can.
metal tin, bam, comes right off.
Pulled that sponge out, and I went right over that butterscotch paint on my 76 Oldsmobile after I'd finished polishing it. I remember just laying that wax out in front of on 9th Street, out in front of my mom's.
Yeah, you smell it.
Just putting that on the hoods, getting it all on there.
There's people walking by that were checking you out,
checking
right?
me out. I'm out there. I'm 19, 20. I'm laying these coats of wax,
go.
pulling out, snapping baby diapers
yeah.
out of the package.
Bam.
Wiping that wax off, going, man, look at that. It smells good.
Look at that.
Looks
People are
good.
thinking you
Look
just
how
have
slippery
like
that hood is.
Yeah.
Look at that. I can slide right across the sucker.
at the store. They just think you have way too many kids, but actually, you're
Well, no, I
just
bought
out
it at a
there.
carport store,
Oh,
and it literally
so
was
they
designed
know. Okay.
for drying, polishing, waxing. They weren't just.
Gotcha. I just
not-
like
not
the
literal.
visual of somebody.
I'll buy
having
a
to
bag
go
and bring them
and
in.
like
We'll
buy
we'll show
you
you
know
guys what they're
It's
like.
called-
a dozen
baby
Huggies
diapers.
and going, yeah, I'm actually.
No, they're just
No,
called
they're
baby
actually
diapers.
called baby diapers. They're the cloth towel.
Right.
It's a super tight weave towel
yeah.
that you would use to do that
But
stuff.
it's more fun because we literally, at one time when we started doing this, like back in the garage, among the other products were baby diapers, like literally baby diapers that were sold in the mix. So that was not unheard of.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Wow. Joey Belinsky says TRC is the best in the microfiber category. It's so nice, Joey.
Hashtag bias.
Grant did ask, yo, Anthony, Gauntlet or Liquidator?
Hey.
Man, we're both. I really do like both of them. It really depends on the vehicle. But I will tell you, I have more Liquidators at my house than I do Gauntlets. I have
Fair.
2 Gauntlets, one full size, one smaller size. I have a couple of the 12x12s, but I have like 3 or 4 Liquidators. And I don't know why I have that many, but I just do. And
Also, shout out Double Twisters though.
I'll reach
which
out. I'll
deserves
reach for,
love.
I'll reach for any of them. I don't know. I like them all. I don't have a preference really.
Yeah.
I just use whatever is not sealed up with an ungodly amount of bead maker or something. Which
Lego.
I need to go through all my towels and I need to do an unsealing session. I need to sit in my garage with multiple buckets.
Are you going to light some candles for this?
I'm going to light some candles, right? I'm going to get across, and all sorts of different things. I'm just going to kind of say a few prayers, then do my bucket dunking, and then from there, just make sure the candles
It's all
are
about
lit.
necromancy at that point.
Yeah. Yep. Make sure the candles are lit.
Bring 'em
and
back
then,
from the dead.
And then sing the hymns. I mean, what else can I do?
Right.
Okay.
Right?
Wow.
Bring the towels back.
There you go.
Next up, John Hole.
John Holt popping in saying
3.5 months.
There we go.
John.
Miss you guys. Miss you too, John. We'll
Yep.
be excited to see you.
Yep.
And then Joey, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
But why do you have to fight him? Why can't you try and make him your pet?
I would
Like a
run
horse-sized
from
duck
them.
would be
I
adorable.
would run.
I'd love a horse-sized duck. See if I can make it a pet. Ride it around the yard. I don't know.
You're weird, Dane.
It could be like my griffin.
Larry Singleton says one of my local sports stations did that hypothetical recent. What's that? Hypothetical recently?
Yeah, to Joey.
To
A hypothetical question. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one
yeah.
horse-sized
Gotcha,
duck?
okay.
I mean, that's always a popular kind of internet type question. Yeah. We got
Alex, I broke an interior pop clip on a customer's F-250 over the weekend. You'd never see it, but still told them. They didn't seem to care at all. Honestly, still felt good rather than keeping it quiet.
That's right.
That's what it's about,
Honesty
man.
is the best policy, my friend.
Ryan, Levi, still have a few unused diapers from the 90s for sentimental reasons. Gross.
I'm just glad they're not used.
Joey saying just soak them in the bathtub.
Wait long enough and you'll need them again.
That's an idea.
that
Probably stain your bathtub, though.
yeah, I might pull a little bit of dye out of that.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know if I
no.
want to do that.
Yikes.
And then Perfect Detail
Hey.
USA.
Oh my gosh, Grand Bastard of the Year
Hey.
2022.
Very nice.
Here we go. He says, I'm loving this TRC Wilmot. I've been using daily this past week and must say, hands down, the best in the game.
Awesome.
Looking forward to seeing you all soon. Wow.
I'll see you
Thanks,
Sunday,
Brad.
buddy.
You're awesome, man. Thank
Coming
you very
in
much.
soon.
And then G. Davis, if anyone needs to reach Alex DeWar next week, he'll be in the Mounting Suite 68 at the Home to Suites under the name Reginald Fonseca. Oh, G.
I'm just glad you chose 68 just to throw people off the scent. Great job. All right, so Daytona Wallace, any thoughts on which
Mentinks.
day I should blow all of my TRCMA budget, or should I spread it all throughout the week?
So,
Dude.
well, I
sales
just tell.
change
I
throughout the
know. I'm just going to tell you.
week? Okay,
I'm going to just say this because it's going to happen.
yeah,
Next week, it's just a big sale.
the whole thing.
The whole thing.
The
We're
whole
not gonna-
thing.
we're not gonna be on specific
You don't have to
days.
wait each day for a different item to go on sale. It's going to be a store-wide.
Now, with that said,
Sale.
will there be giveaways and things like that? Yes, but I don't think they'd be related to what you'd see on the website.
Correct.
It would be separate from the sale.
Yeah.
yeah.
Stefan says, will you be polishing and practicing and protecting that hoverboard in live session? Yes.
I mean, it needs some touch-up. So yeah. All right, there we go. We got Joey.
Can't wait to call the hotel next week.
Prank call the hotel. And then G says, make sure you call collect.
Yeah, exactly. We have a room. We have somebody calling in. We need to charge to your room. That's fine. Put them through.
And on that note, we're all caught up, fellas.
Man, we still got
That's it.
7 minutes
I
left to
know.
go. Who would have thought?
Those are the
say-
questions we got.
I
So,
say we end this thing because my
On a
eyes
high note.
are heavy.
Yep.
And we still have some stuff to do for the rest of the day. So
Yeah, and
absolutely
thank you,
do.
Tony, for sending us some
thank you, Tony.
very
That's
nice.
some unfrosted Pop-Tarts.
delicious. And all the
Bring
raw
some
goodness.
butter in. We're going to try and butter them up and try them out. See
Yeah.
what it's like.
Yes, we will.
Oh, man. Oh, here's another one.
Craig Schwent, I tried Beadmaker for the first time. I love it. Does it make a difference whether it's applied to a wet or dry vehicle? It does. It does.
Diluted
But
slightly is
the
what
very
happens.
first application is the most important application. So make sure you do that right, where you spray the product on the surface,
Go heavy, yeah.
go heavy with it, wipe it off. After that, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So,
But anyways, guys, thank you so much. It's been a ton of fun. Harry Horsewife just chiming at the end. Thank you again. Thank you, Joey. Thank
Thanks,
you,
Darren.
everybody. We're gonna see you guys next week, Monday.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very busy for us in the morning, but hopefully everything goes smoothly with the show. There's gonna be a lot planned, a lot of graphics. The team behind the scenes have been working so hard to get this thing done, and really,
It's gonna be
we
amazing.
can't wait to see everybody and hopefully give you guys our best TRCMA yet.
yeah, it's going to be a
That's our
fun
goal
show.
every year. That's
Super excited to have everybody here. Super excited for you guys to watch. And we got some surprises up our sleeves, which we hope you guys will like. And we're really excited to have everybody watch. So
Yeah.
we'll see you on Monday.
Yeah,
All right.
Dane, take us
Take it
home.
away.
All right, everybody. If you haven't done it already, please, I'm asking you, begging you right now, click like below this video. It helps us out, helps us get in front of more people, and it's especially important because next week, we're running all through the week doing TRCMA stuff over on the Main Rag Company YouTube channel. I hope you have already clicked notify me on those different live listings that are coming up next week. But if you haven't done it, now is your cue. Go ahead and go do that now that we're all over here, and we will see you there next week. So looking forward to it. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.
See ya.